And we have audio. What's going on, y'all?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
Not much. Welcome. Cheers, by the way. Thank you for making the trek to Hollywood. I think this is the very first time I've ever had cognac.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's that D'usse.
It's smooth.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick with whiskey, but I'm a bourbon drinker. What can I say?
Bourbon's good.
Yeah, it is.
Currently using my bourbon as your mouth for your phone.
A stand.
Pass him his bourbon.
You can steal that bottle behind it.
Okay.
So it's not every episode that we got a whole couple in the house.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, this is a good couple. We are an awesome couple.
I've been led to believe.
Yeah. We keep it sexy.
Keep it sexy. Barely on Instagram.
Because Instagram be like, no, that's too much. It's too much. Flag on the play.
Like, you were telling me before we got on here a couple things that what all have you been thrown off for? I'm just curious.
So I think I'm on my 6th or 7th page.
God damn.
And the first page was pretty wild. I can admit I had a lot of flags because it was a lot of sexually explicit content. Like I had a girl on there eating my ass.
Oh no. That never happens in America.
But after that, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, I don't think the content that I put up was bad. Like
She was twerking on one page.
that's what's wrong with twerking.
Absolutely nothing.
It's on YouTube.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a girl eating another girl's ass.
Or she'll post a picture with her nipples not shown.
That's not breaking the rules. Yeah. They say that nipples cannot be displayed, so I photoshopped them out.
Right.
Completely. She didn't put no blur or nothing. It's just no nipple. Just
see what you should have gone after them and like, yo, I'm a cancer survivor. That was a mess around.
That's a loophole.
Y'all discriminating against cancer survivors on Facebook? Is that what you're doing now? Is that what we're doing here?
The truth is that I can't do a lot of things because AI, it registers the black body as a threat. And that's just that. It's no ifs and buts about it. There was a documentary about it. There's in the literature because AI is made by people who are not dark. So, I mean, it is what it is. Oh, well.
No, that's really fucked up.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But it's like I can bitch and moan about it, but it doesn't change the reality.
But it brings awareness to it.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Exactly.
And they've had articles written about it. I think it hit Forbes once, but there's nothing's being done about it. And I'm not getting my page back. So none of my pages back. So
yeah, I didn't even realize that. Like the only thing I'd heard that like AI and dark skin was like the fucking self-driving cars were hitting black folk because they couldn't see them.
What?
Yeah. Like some of the CES, some of the self-driving car technology, the AI was having problems identifying dark skin.
Well, it's the cameras. Cameras weren't designed for darker skin anyway. Like all cameras weren't. So that's been a big problem as well.
I learned all this stuff because I was on an app called Bigo.
Unfamiliar with it.
It's almost like TikTok, but minus the free posting. So you're constantly live. And like black girl, well, not even just black girls. You had just darker skinned girls because some of them were Spanish and they were darker skin. And they'd be like, I can't wear shorts. I can't wear like low cut, tops and stuff. But if I go to like the Asian countries, like they all have their top, you will see the Asian girls like nipples out and everything. And then you have some of the Russian girls getting away with ass cheeks hanging out and everything. And they just get so upset. I'm like, guys, you have to understand technology. And Bigo is on it. They'll be like, nope, none of that. We are not shaking ass. We're not gyrating. None of that. But then turn around and you'll see a lighter skin complected person and they're doing the most. And it's just like, it is what it is. You can't do anything about it. We could talk about it, yes, but you just can't get bent out of shape about it. You just gotta move forward.
Yeah, and it's weird how they register things because what you say, you can wear a bikini when you're on the beach, but if you're at home wearing a bikini, it kicks you off.
Yeah. TikTok does that too.
I mean, TikTok is the worst for fucking censorship. Like, the fucking worst.
Like, how do you register? Like, oh, they're at the beach and they're wearing a bikini, but they're at home.
And what's the difference between a bikini?
And some lingerie, yeah.
What's the difference? It's the same fucking thing.
I wonder if you green screened yourself, if the AI could tell if it was a green screen or not.
Ooh.
Oh,
Good
you're onto
idea.
something. Backdrop green screen.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm doing that.
See what happens?
It's gonna be ass cheeks everywhere.
I'm at the beach, y'all.
I'm in the fucking living room.
They was doing well. People doing it like when they Zoom first came out. They was changing.
Oh yeah, they
whole
was changing the background.
Green screens are amazing. Once you learn how to play with them, they're so fucking good.
Oh yeah.
I have a whole green screen backdrop. All you gotta do is figure out what you want in the background, and you good. I'm about to put a whole beach behind it.
Get a little floaty toy, like just up front, like, yeah, I'm about to go hit some waves.
Have a little sand. Like, see, I told you.
Damn, I got some sand in my ass crack.
Let me get it out.
Out, right?
That's a good idea.
Spend that money, y'all.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Tip me, please.
Right? Tip all the way.
Okay. That's a good idea for Twitch, too.
What are y'all playing on Twitch right now?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No.
We're deciding on what we're gonna get.
Yeah. I want an Oculus. I don't see a lot of people playing Oculus. And I want to move. Like, everyone else is like this. Or on their, desktop. I want to move. I want to jump around. And so people could be like, you see her titty almost fall out? Yeah. I want that.
There is this one dude, like, not, in the titty streamer realm, but there's this one dude, like, he's got multiple cameras on, just like mad action just happening with like his green screens and shit like that. He's just like switching cameras on remotes.
And he's playing Oculus?
He's just fucking around.
Oh.
He's not even really playing the game. He's just like fucking
Just doing shit.
Yeah.
Keeping your attention.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like in a warehouse with a bunch of green screens and just like constantly changing cameras and shit.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
Ooh.
But he has the space. Like, he's in the warehouse, so like.
Yeah, he's probably in like fucking North Dakota or some shit. We're like, oh yeah, you can get a warehouse for $100. Done.
Right.
In a barn.
Yeah.
It's a big open barn.
It's like warehouse space in LA unless you're breaking into it. It's like
Everything is expensive out here. God damn. Then they have like Pier Space now, where it's like over $53. After taxes and shit, you just paying $100 an hour. God damn.
yeah, and like if you're the type of streamer that's gonna make $100 to make $100 worth, you have your own space already.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You have that.
Like that, the one, what's her name? She's like, is she a ginger? The one we saw on Viceland?
Can't remember. She
I
make
can't
like $1
think
million a month.
Yes. And that's off everything. OnlyFans, Twitch, everything. But Twitch is her shit. And she has a huge house. Each room has its own little theme. She's in not the tub, but like
The hot tub.
No, she's in a pool in the middle of her
room
in a pool, humping floaties. And then she turns around, then she's in like the bed. It's just a life.
And she sleeps. Like, it'd be like 5 a.m. She's sleeping. She's still streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm about to do that on TikTok. Just sleeping.
Yeah, it's weird. Like that sort of shit marketing, because Twitch's audience is a little bit younger.
Right.
It's weird to like, oh, mom, can you get your credit card so I can support this girl who's sleeping on camera that, I'm having weird feelings in my pants about.
Right.
Okay. Oh, and she's really known for her, what is it called? ASMR. And she's all like, she'll be licking the microphone and stuff. And like, little boys are probably like, ooh, yeah.
Yep, that chick.
Yeah.
Amora or whatever.
Yes, that's her name.
Yeah. She is promoted to hell. Like every time I log on to Twitch, like, Amorph is live, and like
because she's their number one earner. I mean, I've watched her.
Is she even good at video games? No one cares.
No, she's good at because my brother watches her, but he likes her for ASMR.
Sure he does. Sure he does.
He texted me. He was like, I don't know, man. It's something about that mouth. He was like, I was just stuck watching her. Like, dang, that sound good. It looked good. I was like, you're gross. He was like, I know, but she's gross because she's putting it on there. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do the same thing. He was like, do it. Make that money.
Supply and demand.
Okay.
Like, that is American capitalism at its finest.
Yes. Yes. All facts.
Right? If people want to pay for it and you can sell it, why not sell it?
Exactly.
Okay.
I shouldn't be shamed for it.
Well, they took away scat play, so
Yeah.
that's illegal.
That's illegal.
Well, the billing companies say it's illegal. It's not actually illegal. If you want to go through the headaches of, pressing your own fucking DVD, I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can be like, yo, I got these thumb drives. Just the problem is nobody's going to let you fucking bill that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
MasterCard's going to be like, nope.
Yeah. MasterCard has already given everybody hell, so damn, MasterCard.
And some of the things MasterCard rolled out, like for OnlyFans, the OnlyFans reason that they were pulling shit last year made sense. Like having 2257 paperwork for everybody involved makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the fact that like they essentially get to tell the world what's obscene is fucked up.
Yeah. The way they rolled it out was fucked up. That's what.
Well, that part was on OnlyFans.
that was.
MasterCard rolled that shit out in April and October. OnlyFans like, we're gonna have to pull pornography because of the shit MasterCard just pulled 4 months ago that we knew about. Yeah.
But you know what? I'm gonna be honest. When all that shit was going on, I was not worried because the content that I was putting on OnlyFans, it was all solo dolo. So I was like, I'm good. But I did feel for some of the girls that I know, like, dang. And I don't really like a lot of the guys in the industry, so I was kind of like, sucks for you, bro. You better start playing with that booty hole. So I don't know. But then I was thinking like, but what if I want to do some like boy girl content or something? Like, damn, I can't put that out there. And I was like, I'm just gonna have to flick my bean on camera. Who cares? I gotta get that money.
Well, thankfully they rolled that shit back and you're free to do almost anything you want.
Almost.
Yeah.
No pissing though.
No pissing. Apparently, excessive gaping is a problem. Which, what diameter is excessive?
Can't put D'usse bottle.
I mean, you can probably put the tip in.
But this is the thing. You could put it in your pussy, but you can't put it in your ass.
I mean,
What's the fucking thing?
yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's also impressive your pussy can get that wide to get the base
Yo,
of.
I know you seen that one porn where that bald head guy put his whole head in that fat girl's pussy.
Yeah, like she spread it out.
I was like, damn.
His head was.
Head was fucking her pussy, bro. Like, she has no walls.
I mean, technically, if you can pump a kid out, you could get that bottle in.
Point taken.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had any children, so I'm not at that point yet. Whew, that's pretty wide.
I mean, they also give you good drugs when you're pumping the kid out these days.
I want to do it natural.
Why?
I don't know. I want to go through that. I want to be in a warm body of water and push that little thing
Everyone will
out.
say that until it happens the day of. They be like, give me the drugs.
I'm going to see if I can do it.
I mean, they invented the drugs for a reason.
Yeah. I'm going to see if I can do it. I mean, my cramps are like death. Well, not death, but on its way to death. I do take drugs for those, huh?
Yeah. Got a little cocktail we put together.
Yeah.
Well, I put the cocktail together because as soon as it happened, I'm like, yeah, take this.
Madam, please. Please take these.
And I'm always like, no, okay.
I want to do it all natural. Want to do it all natural.
Being a woman is hard sometimes.
I don't envy y'all at all.
I envy guys, though. I envy guys.
We got it pretty simple.
Yeah.
We really do. Like, I don't have to put on makeup ever unless I want to.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
there's no societal norm. Like, I can roll out just looking ugly as shit and be like, that's a dude.
That's right. That's if we ugly, we just ugly.
Yep.
We can't do that.
Yo,
I'm hairy as fuck. Yep, I'm hairy as fuck.
I look at him sometimes and I be putting on my makeup and I be like, I gotta put on makeup because I gotta be pretty. This motherfucker already pretty naturally. God damn. I gotta draw my eyebrows on, pucker my lips, put a little, what's that stuff? The spray. Make sure the makeup looks dewy and not too powdery because we don't want to look funeral ready on camera. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm starting to see women be hairy and stuff, like hair under their arms and stuff.
It comes in cycles on that.
Okay.
That shit comes in cycles. But a good example is I took a shower an hour and a half ago and I'm camera ready.
I literally
right before we came.
I said, babe, what you wearing? I'm about to take a shower and just got out and threw it on.
But see, as a woman, I know. Like some days I'm not wearing makeup. Some days I'm like, fuck it, y'all gonna get me how I am. I don't need all this
Because you're
extra
beautiful
stuff.
without makeup.
Aw, thanks, babe.
See, that's on the internet forever now too. So
Yeah, and I really appreciate that.
I mean,
He wakes up to me with like eye boogers and shit. Stank breath. I probably like
now your breath may stink, but I mean,
I probably sucked his balls the night before and then just woke up with balls on my breath.
hey, if he's upset about that, he shouldn't be upset about what happened to get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's never upset. It was just one time where he was like, ooh, and I was like, my breath stink. He was like, mm-hmm. I was like, shit, I smell your breath too.
Hey. Oh my God, women are human beings that fart and shit and
I definitely be farting.
Oh,
have
man.
smells come out of them. Like,
Hey, if I gotta smell you gonna smell me.
I'm honest with her. I'll tell her like, yo, fart. I'm not that guy who like you can't fart in front of me. I want you to literally to be natural as possible. Let one out, cause I'm gonna do it. Shit.
Yeah,
damn right.
He lift that leg up, and I just be like,
Well, I gotta let.
should be looking like
She leaves the bedroom in the morning.
Okay, so listen. I know I stink. Pretty women stink, not stink. And when I cut one loose, it's like, bitch, what'd you eat? So I leave.
But us men, we don't care. I think we're just sitting and bathe in the ambiance. We don't care. You can fart.
I could clear out a room on some real shit. Like I'm for real. I could clear out a room, especially if I eat Chipotle.
Well, that's the problem eating Chipotle. I mean, that's the problem.
But Chipotle's so good. And
We live in Los Angeles. There's so much better Mexican. So much better.
And when it gets even more authentic, it stinks even more.
I'd feel better about that. I would feel like, at least I know you're eating well.
Yeah.
Like, when it's stank and it's coming from Chipotle, it's like, man, you're just torturing everybody involved. Yourself, everyone around you.
The thing
Chipotle's
is,
the healthy medium of McDonald's, though.
it's owned by McDonald's.
It used to be, but yeah, they still the distributor.
I don't eat their meat though. First of all, I don't trust any place that has chewy chicken. So I'm not. Why is the chicken so chewy?
Because it's been sitting in a hot plate for hours.
Yuck. You just give me the tofu, well seasoned, thank you. I'll just stuff my face with that.
See, I'll just go to a real Mexican spot where, like, I don't know what I'm eating. I don't care as long as it's delicious.
Wow. You be eating cow tongue? That cow tongue is fire.
Oh yeah, lingua is good shit.
Yes.
I have had. So I'm new.
He don't
to
know
LA.
that he had it, but he had
I've
it.
only been living in LA for about 5 months now, so I haven't been to all the places yet of like authentic Mexican food.
Oh shit. Well, depending on what time we wrap here, there is a taco truck that is a couple blocks from here that, like, in a parking lot of a WSS shoe warehouse that's doing El Pastor off the spit in the parking lot. It's fucking awesome.
I hear it. She tells me the food trucks.
What authentic Mexican food?
Yeah, that one we went to taco.
Fiesta Martin? Yeah.
Well, I never had the food truck kind though.
Oh. You know the one off of Pico and what is it? Pico and La Brea? At the gas station?
Oh, that's Venice and La Brea. Yep.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah, Venice.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Woo.
a Leo's truck. That's the same truck that's one of the same trucks that's over at Sunset and Western.
See, he knows. I told you, them tacos is fire. People be drunk as fuck.
I
like,
guess
don't
that's
go
what we
in-
having for dinner tonight.
Yeah,
Maybe.
they're there till 4:00 in the morning too. It's great.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I need that late night eating.
So since you've been in LA, what have you tried? Like, you've gotten into any Korean food yet, or?
I haven't got into. What have I got into? Nothing really. The bare minimum.
Oh, yeah.
El Polo. I didn't discover El Polo. So
He
I'm a
loves
Midwest.
El
I'm from the
Pollo
Midwest.
Loco.
I'm from Kansas City. So I fell in love with El Pollo Loco. I know it's fast food somewhat.
No, but it's probably the best option in fast food.
Yeah.
I done fell in
So
love with that.
KC Mo or KCK?
KC Mo. No one claims KCK.
I'm sure somebody does.
No, they don't even claim it.
Yeah, they do.
They call
do.
it Wyandotte. They call like Wyandotte. Like, I'm from Wyandotte.
They're like, I'm from Lawrence.
Yeah, see,
I love Lawrence.
see, no, we can't see. When you say Kansas City, you mean Missouri. Like, that's where everything is.
I lived in Kansas.
I had a friend of mine who married a girl from Kansas, and she decided Chicago wasn't for her, and like went back to Kansas, and he followed her.
Wow.
So I'm from St. Louis, and then I went to school in Kansas City, Missouri, but I lived in Kansas. I also went to school. I went to like a community college in Kansas, and I just loved where I lived in Kansas. So I stayed in Kansas and went to school in Missouri. I mean, it's fucking right there.
Well, yeah.
But I ended up dating somebody in Lawrence because they went to KU. You know, Rock Chalk, Jayhawk, KU. So, so I was like, fuck, I love Lawrence. But it was just so small. Like, it's a college town. So I'm taking my shit to LA. And I ain't been back.
I mean, there's also a federal prison there too, isn't?
Yeah.
Leavenworth's like
yeah,
right
Leavenworth.
there.
Yo, no. 3 prisoners escaped. And I was scared as shit.
It's the feds. It's nothing big. It's the feds.
You been in the feds before?
Let's not talk about this part of.
Oh, there is some stuff that's off limits.
Look, he was too casual about that.
It's just the feds.
Are we discovering new things about each other right now?
Uh-huh. What you talking about? It's just the feds.
It's just the feds.
I heard-
You're like, I didn't do a background check before.
Prison's not the same unless you're in like the country. So like my dad was in prison in Virginia. That's a whole different type of prison system. Like them old, they don't have the proper jumpsuits. It's just completely different. But
Oh, it's fucked up as California's so overpopulated. Sometimes they'll send inmates from here to other fucking states.
Yeah.
yeah,
They'll send people down to Texas and shit
They're
like that.
so-
see that's Texas.
They're so overpopulated that my homegirl went to jail because she was, it was a DUI. And they was like, look, we ain't got no room in here. You can go home. She was like, I'm drunk, bitches, where I'm gonna go.
Y'all gonna call me an Uber?
They was like, we don't know, bitch, bye.
Damn.
Because it's just too many motherfuckers out here. How long have you been here?
I have been here, it'll be 8 years this year.
Do you remember, I think it was 2017 or 2018, where the Grinch came back out and they had signs plastered all over LA that said, the Grinch said, don't move to LA, or it was like, stop coming here. I was like, I feel you, Grinch, because there's way too many motherfuckers here.
I was hoping COVID was gonna drive more motherfuckers out.
It brought them. I was like, you motherfuckers can't even afford this.
Well, it's because they were doing all those moving specials, like, oh yeah, get 4 months free in some luxury high rise on Wilshire. Like,
And
all right.
Yes, they keep building. It's like, can y'all stop? It's to the point, like, when I first moved here, they had like the high rises in Marina Del Rey. That's my shit. And I was like, okay, these are nice, okay. And then like, I've been here for almost 10 years. There's so many fucking high rises now. You can't even see the beach. When you go to Marina Del Rey, you can't see the water now.
And the marina used to be like kind of lower income too back in the day, like way back. I had some friends that lived in Venice like 15, 16 years ago. The marina used to be like, Venice used to be kind of fucking low income too.
Really?
Yep.
That shit's high.
Oh,
as
now
fuck.
it's, yeah.
I like to chill. What is it? Abbott
Abbott
Kinney.
Kinney?
I like that. I like it over there. And it's like every time you want to go to eat, you're spending like $35 for a meal. And I'm like, for what? This shit is bland. But it's cute as fuck.
Right? They're like, but look how it's plated.
Yes. Oh, look. People have their dogs and everything at the tables, suited up and booted up, you know?
See, that's where fine dining in a lot of cases gets you. It's like, the food ain't fucking better. It just looks pretty.
It just looks pretty, yeah.
Like they did a little glaze and a little drizzle and...
That's, no, that's not the place. Never mind.
See, just give me some grimy stuff that is delicious and I'm set. I'm set. Like,
Yeah.
like LA, most of the shit I'm all about is like going for Korean barbecue. Like, you're just bringing me plates of raw meat and I'm grilling it
Yeah.
myself. delicious. Fucking $25 a head, all you can eat. Like,
So I went all the way to, it's like east. A lot of the Asians live that way.
like Alhambra.
Yes, and they have like all the Korean barbecue spots. That's where I would go because it's like $20 and they bring you the food. And I mean, you leave smelling like a garlic clove, but the food is good as shit.
There are worse things to smell like.
It is. I mean, you could just walk downtown and be like, yo, what the fuck is that? And it's a human being.
Yep. That may or may not be shitting right in front of you.
And it may not be dog piss or dog shit. That could be human feces.
Oh, most times I assume it's human.
Yo, I seen a man take a shit like right by a trash can and he caught it with a wet wipe and threw it in the trash can, then wiped his ass and threw that in the trash can. I was like, you're an outstanding citizen.
Right?
Because some people just shit on the wall and go.
Yeah, someone should give that man $1 at least. He's got to replace them wet wipes. He's doing his part.
It was.
Right?
He was like, I'm not just going to shit by the trash can. I'm gonna like clean it up and everything. And then you got like Karen with the dogs, and she just let the dog shit and just walk away. At least dude had the decency, you know?
Exactly. Like, I'm sure, it wasn't great life choices or great circumstances that got him to where he's at, but he's making the best of it.
Right.
He's caring about his community. He's shitting in a garbage can for you.
Yeah.
So whoever got to clean out that garbage, though.
Hey, some union city worker, they're making their wage.
Yeah, they get paid good. I thought about it. I was like, should I pop this pussy or should I take out the trash? I'm going to pop this pussy because I don't want hepatitis C.
Well, also, you don't have to leave your house to pop the pussy.
And I hate leaving the house. Ain't that right?
Yeah. I'm an outdoors person. I have to be out. If I stay inside, I go crazy.
He'd be like, I'm leaving. I'd be like, bye.
So you out here hiking, running, and all that shit?
Hell no. He's just driving around.
For some reason, my safe haven is being in a car. Like, I'm creative in a car if I drive.
It's because he has control of it, what's going on.
Just go.
Except for all the LA drivers around him.
Listen, and he's not an LA driver at all. I get so irritated in the car, but I like being a passenger, but it's like, babe, go around these people. Go around them. And he's just like, you got somewhere to be. I'm
right.
Like, yes.
Right. We ain't going nowhere. We're not going to be late for anything.
See, but that's the problem. Because you start slowing down because of that idiot. Other people slow down because of you, and now everyone's slow.
And then there's no reason to slow down.
Right.
So say like there's 3 lanes. He likes to get in a lane that has 50 cars, but there's like 2 other lanes that have like 0 cars. And I'm like, please go around.
When we get to the light, I'm still ahead of everybody because I still picked the right lane.
I'm sensing a little conflict here on that choice.
We still get home at the same time.
We don't know who we competing with.
That's what I be saying. Who are we competing with? I'll get driving. Like.
I think with me, I've been so accustomed to the LA road. So I drive like I'm from LA. You would think I was born and raised in LA the way that I drive. Sometimes I make my own lane because it's always somebody that's doing something stupid. And it's like, why the fuck are you braking, bro? Like, I caught one person getting head and I was like, I ain't even mad at you. I understand. But the other people, like, what?
Yeah. Without fail, you'll be on the 10 and someone's going 20 miles onto the speed limit. Like,
my God.
The fuck? This is LA. You gotta be going somewhere. There's no reason to get on the road unless you're going somewhere.
Let me tell you this. I used to drive for Uber and Lyft. I don't know which company I was driving for at this point in time. And a cop pulled me over and I had 3 German men in a car. And the cop was like, you were speeding you were going so fast on the 10. Now, everyone knows when you're driving in LA, as long as you're keeping up with the speed of traffic, you're fine. The cop just wanted to write me a ticket. And even the German guys was like, what's his fucking deal? It's not like you were going beyond fucking, like you wasn't going 120 miles per hour. I was speeding though. I was like going probably 75.
Whatever, that's barely 10 over.
Right. So I took it, I went to court and I was like, Your Honor, I was going to speed of traffic. I'm not too sure what speed I was going, but I don't think I deserve this ticket. She was like, you were going 76. And I was like, 75, but I'll let you have it. And she was like, wait. You were on a 10? I was like, yes. She was like, Dismiss. And after that, she was like, matter of fact, anybody have any tickets from the freeway? Dismiss. And that was like half the people. And I got the ticket on Labor Day. So they were trying to meet that quota. She was like, get this shit out of here. I ain't got time to be sitting here.
Oh, good on her.
Yes.
Why?
I'll never forget her. She was like a beach blonde, super bad tan, horrible tan. And she was like, I ain't got time for this. I gotta go get my tan again.
Right? I got to jump on Tinder and meet my next man. And
Okay?
judges got to get laid too.
True.
They do.
I mean, hopefully our judicial system's getting laid. Fuck.
You think they got good pussy?
I don't know. It might be kind of controlling pussy.
They're probably like, hit it, go left, deeper.
Right? Objection. Objection.
Boom.
I wonder if she takes the gavel to bed, just like fucking hitting him in the ass with it.
That's something like
Damn.
some role play. We won't do that. I'd be the criminal, and you be the judge.
Why you gotta perpetuate stereotypes like that? Come on. Oh.
I want to be the criminal.
No, that's how every scene usually is, though. The guy's like
Let me be the criminal.
the one who's in charge.
Oh, yeah?
I think so. That's how it go, right?
I don't know. Shit.
Why don't you both be lawyers?
We supposed to do, what is it? Is it Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
Yes, Mr. and Mrs.
Off the Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, that shit's sexy.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. It's gonna be
Yeah.
real hot.
You're gonna get some prop guns and all that fun shit too. Do the
Yeah.
action sequences.
We have gun. Well,
We have
prop
Nerf
guns.
guns.
Prop guns.
Yeah.
Nerf guns, not even prop guns, just Nerf guns.
No law enforcement. They are Nerf guns.
No bullets.
But they're not even airsoft.
I'm hot. The D'usse's getting to me.
Oh.
I like it.
Hell yeah. That's what the alcohol is supposed to do.
Get loose there. So I have a song about D'usse.
Do you?
Yeah. It's not really a song. It's like a little chant. I think I said on Instagram once, and of course Instagram deleted the thing, but it was like, D'usse, make it juicy, get you loose there.
Oh. Yeah, you do used to have D'usse Chronicles, right?
Yeah.
So you used to have D'usse
I used to like really drink D'usse and talk shit. I like talking shit. I like talking.
Well, you're in the right place for us.
Hey.
We have a microphone. We have a camera. We're here for your floor, for you to talk shit.
And shit is what I be talking. Sometimes it's the truth though.
Well, that's
all
important
the
too.
time the truth, not sometimes.
Oh, well, thank you.
That's yeah.
I do be dropping
She's
some
super
gems.
honest.
Yeah, I'm honest.
She's super transparent and
Sometimes I'm too honest. I can tell, like with him, he be like, "Bitch, I ain't asked for all that information," but he don't say it.
Just with his eyes.
Yeah, I can feel it. You're like, God damn. I know, babe. I know.
pretty much. I'm the quiet one. I don't talk as much as she do.
It's not good podcasting. Not good podcasting.
I think that's why we haven't started a podcast.
She keep forcing me to start a podcast.
He ain't lying.
I get to going once I start getting going, though. You know, I just be rambling.
He be trying to stay too sexy.
I don't have no comeback for that.
Do you really want to have a comeback for that one? Like, oh, he tries to keep it too sexy. Oh no. Oh no. That's the worst thing ever. It's like
I'm just real laid back. That's all. You know, we like yin and yang. That's what we are. We got that balance.
I'm spicy.
I'm just saying, like, there are much worse things to be accused of.
Hell yeah. R.
Yeah.
Kelly.
What? Why you got so? First of all, why?
I mean, that technically probably was sexy to somebody.
Look, we had a whole bottle and look at it now.
I know. I wish they had a bigger bottle.
This bottle. Because last time we drank D'usse,
We was
Man.
fucking on a beanbag.
oh, this no. So the sex we had, like, I had to take a break, but my body kept going because.
Okay, what happened here? Let's hear the whole story.
I don't remember.
No. All right, let me think. We had to do say, this is a time when you was just jacking me off and we was on a bing bag. So we got a big bing bag where it fits two people. And she was just jacking me off and looking at me. We're staring at each other's eyes and whatnot, and I'm not touching her. I can't touch her. That's what she's telling me. Don't touch her.
How romantic.
Yeah, right. So it's just building this up there. And so she gets weak to the moment all the time. If I start touching her, then it's like, now I gotta just go straight fucking at her. So she can't just, so then I'm fucking and my body goes on autopilot. like I'm stopping, but my body, you know how the dogs just still humping and you remove the little item? That's how my body was going with her. And I was like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And it's just D'usse, just do something to you. So we're going to be fucking tonight, just letting you know.
I'm all for it. Because that makes you loose and juicy. Because it's D'usse.
Well, I'm happy to have helped.
Thank you.
Don't think about me while y'all doing it. It'll kill the movie.
And we could watch some porn.
We're going to watch ourselves? Or we're going to watch the threesome we had?
Yeah, we had a threesome.
Well,
I sold it on OnlyFans. That shit was lit.
So
which one?
Kiki.
Okay.
Not everywhere.
So do you guys normally watch yourselves? Is that what the normal consumption is?
No.
Never.
We watch different types of porn. So
My porn is disgusting compared to his porn. He's like into like the for real acting porn. Like I'm into like amateur, nasty, disgusting shit. Like I might get judged and I'm be like,
Well, let's hear it. Let's get the judgment going.
I like the rim jobs.
All right. Okay. What am I supposed to judge you on now?
Like something like when I tell dudes that, they be like, that's nasty. And I like the bukkake. And they be like,
I mean, you're hanging out with the wrong dudes then.
okay. Because then like some dudes be like, do you wish that you was the girl in the bukkake scene? I'm like, no. I wish that I was one of those dudes that's coming on that girl's face.
Really?
Yeah. So like when I watch porn, I'm not looking at it as if, oh, I want to be her. I'm more so looking at it as, yo, if I had a dick, I'd be doing that shit too. Like, come here, bitch.
I've been offered that job. I've turned it down.
I think it's a lot of pressure though.
Well,
I mean, you have to control that. Sometimes they want you to nut on cue. It just seems a lot.
Well, and on top of it, with the bukkakes, only like the first like 10 dudes get paid. Everyone who comes later doesn't get paid.
Shut the fuck up.
So you just getting dick sucked, really?
No. The girl doesn't touch you in those.
Bukkake, she's not sucking dick.
So you just jacking off
Yep.
and not getting paid?
Only what is it? The German goo girls bukkake. Like sometimes those girls are sucking several dicks, but like bukkake over here.
Yeah, it's literally you and fucking 40 other mopes stroking yourself with some girl in the middle.
Nah.
Exactly.
See, no, that's no. See, I already have a problem with that myself for a whole bunch of dudes in a room and we fucking one girl. That's just me personally.
Oh, this isn't even you fucking the girl.
Like,
You're not even
just like
fucking.
being in a room and we jack.
Oh no, this is worse. You're shoulder to shoulder with some other dude who's fucking rubbing himself.
Yeah.
And just imagine a dude's like this, right? And you're right, like say the girl's like right here, and you're right on her forehead, and there's a dude right here, it's a dude here, a dude here. What if a dude nuts on you?
And it's a race. It's a race to see who nuts first.
Jeez.
And she's just
No.
like,
No. I'm
I
not
like
with
that shit when they be like, oh yeah, give me more nut. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, she did.
Well, I finally found out who watches these fucking things because I, for the life of me, had no clue who the fucking bukkakes were for. I found their market right here.
I'm like, babe, what do you watch? You don't even want to show me.
No, look, it's gross. I feel like, okay, so I got exposed to porn too fucking early. So it's like that normal shit, I can have that normal shit, but bukkake, I just want to be the camera dude sometimes, just like, I would get some awesome angles. I wouldn't even give a fuck if I got a nut on me. Like, I'm right here with the camera. Like,
I mean, for a small investment, you could be.
Well, that's what I want to do. I want to produce porn.
You want to produce bukkakes?
Bukkake's all that shit. Because women...
That sounds like it's an open field. Is it?
Yeah, there's not that many companies that do it.
Huh.
I mean, to be honest, I want that raw shit. I want that German shit because them German motherfuckers be nasty. It be like 50 of them.
Sound like you? We're gonna open up a company to start shooting bukkake.
We shooting everything, but bukkake's gonna be my specialty.
And you don't want to star in it. You just want to shoot it.
Nah, I don't want to be in it. I just want to be like, look at that bitch.
Be director.
Yeah, bitch, you so nasty. I love you. I'm a book you again. All right, I got you.
So any girls that wanna be
Come on,
A lot.
doing bukkake,
like this.
talk to us. We're going to go ahead and direct and produce.
Listen, you talking all that stuff, and all the girls will be like, well, is Jodi gonna be doing the bukkake?
No, I'll be producing it. I just can't be. I don't.
Look, I got a pretty ass man, and some girls want to be my friend because they be like, I wonder if she gonna let me fuck her dude.
And she will let me fuck you, but
Depending
on the girl. So I'm like an exclusive star.
So what's it depending on? What?
It depends on how they treat me, how they talk to me, and everything. I can tell when a girl wants to be my friend just to fuck my dude. Like, girl, you gotta try harder. Come on. I know you want this dick, but you gotta try harder. Like, no.
Tell them why you actually like me fucking them, though.
Because I feel like I'm fucking them. That's my dick. And I get to tell him what to do. Like, yeah. Because so he'll ask me, like, can I come now? I'm like, not yet. But you can go harder.
So you just sitting there directing him in real life.
Yeah.
Yes,
it was
in
this
real life.
one girl. I think it was the very first time. It was the very first time that we involved another girl.
Yeah.
And I was fucking a girl, and she was just sitting there stroking the girl, touching her hair. She's not even involved in anything.
So give me the setup. How'd this go down?
How this go down? The setup. Let's go to the setup. All right, so we're at a hotel, and this particular girl, she
y'all know her beforehand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't just some random you picked up at the bar?
But it's my first time meeting this girl too.
She's an actual sex worker.
She's an actual sex worker. So we were supposed to have this big threesome and whatnot, and time goes by, it gets real late. She gets sleepy, so she falls asleep. The girl takes a shower, comes out, and I'm like, yo, I gotta go wake my girl up because she wants to be part of it. I said, I'm an honest person, I'm not just gonna fuck a girl without my girl being there, right? So I gotta wake her up, and
I was still asleep, but I got up. Like, my body got up.
she got up. So
sorry, I just got a vision of like one eyelash being off. And, like,
No, for real.
so
No, for
I'm
real.
coming.
I was like, there.
So in this hotel room, there's 6 other girls there. It's a suite. So I'm meeting this other girl's pussy. She's loud. So the other five other girls come. We're on the balcony. So 5 other girls come, and they pull up chairs to sit and watch me eat this other girl pussy.
It's on my OnlyFans.
And it's on my OnlyFans. But so yeah, I start fucking.
So we sucked his dick together.
Like all 6 of y'all? Or?
No.
No, so me and the other girl,
Okay.
but the other 5 were watching.
Just sitting there watching.
Just like, oh, this is an amusing night.
So this is my first time experiencing
They were
that. They were smoking, one smoking cigarettes, one have a camera out, and just sitting there watching them suck my dick. And I'm like, huh. So the funny part is, since it was my first time, I knew it was going to happen. I had to ask all my homeboys, like, yo, I need that Goku power where y'all channel so I can spirit bomb. I said, send me all your energy because I'm going to need dick power. So, because I thought they all was going to join in. So I thought I was going to serve dick to all 6 women.
Wow.
That's what I was thinking.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Did you pop a little blue pill in anticipation?
No,
Like,
No,
all
you don't do
natural.
that.
I don't take any pills. So,
and there's nothing wrong.
There's
It's
nothing
not
wrong with
nothing
it.
wrong with
But
it. It's
he
nothing-
doesn't do it.
I don't do it.
I mean, I dealt with somebody who did it, the Blue Chew.
Sponsor me, Blue Chew.
Yeah, sponsor him. That was a plug.
So after that, like, we start fucking, and I couldn't come like in front of all 6 women at that moment, and they leave. So we go to the bedroom, and I start fucking the girl, and she's screaming out. What she say? What you like you're saying? Poppy
She
or
was
something?
like, oh, Poppy. I was like, hell yeah.
So then I looked
Spanish
at
women.
we made eye contact, and I was like, "Can I come?" Like, and she was like, "Yeah." It was for me. It was a moment of I was like American Psycho, and that moment. In that moment, and just like I'm just like killing this shit, and it was just like that moment of passion. We locked eyes, and she was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Okay," and then it's just bam, spat on her. What's the cream of wheat on her?
No. Toaster strudel.
Yeah,
He glazed her.
Yeah.
glazed her.
I loved
It
it.
was beautiful.
I just like, I really like when I see people fucking, because you know I go to swinger parties and shit like that. I like to see people just let loose, relax, actually be passionate, enjoy themselves. Because at that moment when you're fucking, you're not worried about shit. You just like this. You're in the moment. I'm getting fucked. I'm doing the fucking. You know, you're just feeling good, and I like that. I like the energy. I just like it all. And since this is my partner, I want to see him indulge. Right. I don't need to be all up in that. I just want to see you have fun. I want to see someone enjoy you. I like that.
Right.
Well, and that's important. Like, so many people are hung up on like that sex is such a big fucking deal.
Right.
Yeah.
And I really focus on pleasure more than anything, intimacy. So I'm not just fucking for myself. It's fucking for who I'm fucking and for her to enjoy the show as well. So it's not like I'm trying to get nuts. So I'm trying to rush this or anything. So it's more like, yo, she want another round.
Plus, he had fucked me before we even got to that hotel to see her. So I was like, I'm good. Like, your turn, bitch.
I'm gonna enjoy the party.
Okay, you know, I like the scene. Let's go. Action. Like being the director.
Yeah. So yeah, that's one of our many
Ventures.
many adventures. Yeah. So we've been some other actual adult actresses because that girl is an OnlyFans girl.
Yeah, she's not a porn star, but she's an OnlyFans star.
I mean, the line is so blurry these days.
Yes.
I mean, there's a difference.
Well, star, I guess more on directed by bigger companies versus directed by.
I say she's an OnlyFans star because she's popular based on OnlyFans. But we've done porn stars, and there's a difference. There's definitely a difference in.
Well, if you're filming it, there's definitely a difference because a professional adult actress is like used to opening up for the camera, used to operating under lights, used to like, oh, some dude like me leaning over them, sweating with a boom mic.
Yeah.
And they're performing. You can tell they're performing. The actresses like they're even louder. Like when we had the other one, we was at a hotel and they knocked on a door and it was like. Quiet down, like just like
somebody knocked on. I don't think they was telling us to quiet down,
but they knocked on the door.
But you know, people gonna be people, and all you hear is oh yeah, and then it was more like let's interrupt them because they are fucking.
Yeah,
but it was fun.
Fucking assholes.
That's also on our OnlyFans.
Yes, it's OnlyFans and OnlyFans,
and it's on our bloopers.
Y'all don't have to whisper. Y'all can just say it.
We're weird.
Not at all. Not at all. Like, you're what a couple should fucking be because some people get jealous about bullshit these days. I mean, forever. Not just these days. That's a thing as long as, say, modern society's gone on that people get jealous over bullshit. Like, oh my God, my partner's gonna have sex with someone else. Like, they had sex before you got here. Like,
right.
Yeah. I mean, it's communication. I think we're super transparent on our communication more than anything. Like, so prior to her, I was a cheater. And I admit it. I was a big cheater. And she was too.
Dang, why you gotta put me in this?
Somewhat, I guess. But ever since I've been with her, I don't have the urge to cheat. It's weird to say that, and like out loud, I guess, as a man, as ours have grown up. But it's more of like, if I want to have sex with another girl, I really would ask my girl, like, yo, babe, you want to have sex with this chick? Like, I want to involve her. That's the point that I'm at. Like, I want to involve this other girl to have sex with. And she has a choice of like, yo, yeah, you just fuck her or we can fuck her together.
So why do you think you were cheating before?
I wasn't honest with myself.
In society.
It was just me not being honest with myself, trying to sneak around. You know, just when you lie, you're lying to yourself a lot. And you're trying to protect this image that you have of what society gives you. So that's why I was cheating before. It's just, And it was other girls didn't mean too much, I guess. I was something to do. So that's what
The opportunity presented itself.
Exactly. I presented the opportunity, I guess. Anyway, I remember went. But yeah, just like, yo.
They took it, so the opportunity definitely presented
So
itself.
it was, I'm in a different space, and, this is like this lovey-dovey moment, but I appreciate where I'm at now.
I mean, I ain't have no hope. My daddy was a cheater. My mama, my biological mother was a cheater, and my daddy was a cheater. And to be a young girl seeing that, I think I interpreted all of that in a different kind of way. So growing up, I mean, my dad, he would always say, like, you get a man like me, but don't get a man that has like some of my dirty ways. Right. What? And then like my mom was kind of like my bio mom. She was kind of like my dad. And I understood why they didn't get along, because it was a reflection of themselves. So it was more so me growing up and just analyzing everything. I was just like, all right, you like bitches, and that's fine. And you're with bitches that know that you like other bitches. But then they want to argue about the bitches that you're fucking. But you guys know about it. Everyone knows about everybody. And I was like, that just seems unhealthy, because you guys just want to fight over shit that you know about. So just growing up, so as you know, I matured. He's like, just be who you are. Don't try to change for anybody. And then that was something that I took heed to. So it was more so like, I'm gonna just be who I am. Usually, you teach your sons that, but my father taught his daughter that you be who you are, don't change for anybody. And I was tested. I was definitely tested by my bio mom, because she was like, you can't be like that. And I'm like, bitch, you're like that. So like, what the fuck? So as I, blossomed into a woman, I was just like, I don't want to control anybody. I want everybody to do what the fuck they want to do. And I don't want anybody controlling me. I want to be able to do the fuck that I want to do. And I stepped into situations where it's like, these are the rules. These are the boundaries. And some guys and some girls took it like, wow, that's so much freedom. What the fuck? And it like kind of backfired. It was more like, if you're allowing me to do that, then what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, bitch, fucking. And I'm going to tell you, like, it's not like I'm being connected to these people on a whole different level. We're just fucking.
Right.
Like, it's just sex. So when I finally got with him, it was more so like, okay, here's the boundaries. The boundaries aren't that bad. They're not bad, are they? Do you think they are?
No.
No, but like asking him on the internet, like, yo, this is going to be recorded. Are the boundaries bad?
I feel like he enjoys himself, because I don't necessarily want to. Sometimes I don't want to indulge in our escapades. Sometimes I just want to be there. Sometimes I just want to see it, probably rub one off while he's doing this thing. But he wants me there. And sometimes the girls want to taste a little bit of me. So I just be like, you know what? Let's just all fuck. And it's just fucking. It's not like we're taking our money and putting it in a whole different account, or taking our livelihood and putting it somewhere else. We're literally fucking. And the girls who are like cool with it, they be like, I feel like I have a deeper connection with them. The girls who just be like, yeah, you're cool, you're free spirited, and we stay connected. Because till this day, like, I feel like I really like Kiki. I really like Kiki.
Yeah, I mean, I think all the girls. Well, we have some good connections with certain people. I guess that is, and I think that's the best part of meeting a lot of the outside of the OnlyFans girls to the actual adult actresses, like getting to know them. I think that's the most. People view them as like they don't know, they're not smart. They're like, they just think about sex all the time. So we actually enjoy taking them on dates or doing fun activities with them, or just sex is gonna happen. So when we have sex, it's just good energy.
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons that people end up in this industry.
Yeah.
It's not just like, oh, you had a fucked up childhood, welcome to porn.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Some people are handicapped in a certain type of way where they can't have a regular job. And sometimes they're in situations like me, for example. I feel like I can never have a regular job. I'm not in a porn, I'm not a porn star. I'm not signed to an agency, but I just feel like sex work is my shit. I was a stripper before. I was a stripper at 19. And then I came out here, struck really good in the stripper world, and I was like, fuck it, I don't feel like dancing on these people. And there's a reason. I tried to have a regular job, and I don't know what it is, but the regular jobs just don't work for me. I have my bosses hitting on me, want to take me out on dates, and it just seems like I'm put in that sex work position every time. So it's just like, fuck this, fuck the 9 to 5. Let me go pop some pussy real quick. And I'm making what the 9 to 5ers are making, what they make in 2 weeks, I'm making it in a day. So maybe that's just my thing.
And there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Once again, supply and demand. If it wasn't in demand, no one would be paying for it.
Exactly. And bitches been like popping pussy forever. Like,
Right. It is the world's oldest profession for a reason.
Jesus had prostitutes. Like, come on.
I know that's the best part about like the hypocritical like conservatives like, Jesus is really famous for washing hookers' feet, right?
Let me drop a gem on you. So a lot of people like to put religion in play. But the history of prostitution, I don't prostitute. Some girls do, but the history with sex work, there were prostitutes. Back in the day when it all started, they were called priestesses because they were in the back of the church in a brothel waiting for the working man to release stress onto them. And that man gave them gold coins or whatever the fuck they got back then. And that was just that, like selling an experience was part of the church's work. So it's so funny that now it's like, oh my God, if you're doing any type of sex work, that's like going against your religion. Like, no, that was part of it.
Well, and it's giant hypocrisy. Pornhub's numbers are so much bigger in red states. So much bigger. It's just huge hypocrisy.
Benjamin Franklin was throwing fucking sex parties. He was going to get the hottest prostitutes down on the boulevard and make them dress like nuns. And they would be like, it's a party. And it'd be a huge ass orgy. And it's just like, how can these political leaders be like, oh, no. But then
they're the ones at the
as soon as you
parties.
close the door, they're the people at the sex parties, throwing the sex parties.
So my theory is sex work is only really taboo to the middle class.
It is.
True.
It is. That's factual.
Like the super rich, whatever. They ain't got time, they got money, they'll just do it. People, the real poor, they need that release. It's just the middle class. They're like, oh no, we can't do that. Oh no, that's wrong. Like, we all got here through fucking, people. Every last one of us.
Exactly.
We all got here through fucking.
Exactly.
Like, we all have, unless something's wrong with your brain chemistry, we all have a biological need to fuck.
Yeah. Our brain literally craves 5 things: water, sleep, food, sex. I don't remember.
I mean, and that is not in priority order.
It's not in order. Yeah, I can't remember that.
Some people, sex is number one.
I'm like, yeah, water's definitely not number one.
Water's definitely not number
Like,
one.
I know physically it probably should be. It's probably closer to 4 or 5.
This is the last one on the list. Because fuck water. Look at us. We're drinking D'usse and fucking, what is that, whiskey?
This is an Elijah Craig small batch.
Ow.
94 proof bourbon.
Whoa.
I like that.
Y'all welcome to a taste if you want.
I'm going to taste it once I finish this D'usse.
But it's one of those things where, like, it's just crazily hypocritical. And America ain't the worst by any stretch, but we are pretty fucking bad, especially for a Western modern country. Like, the fact that, like, oh, most of Europe has legal brothels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. And I was
Germany has what, the red light district? Yeah.
Amsterdam does too. Mm-hmm. And that with Amsterdam when I was there, because like, there's just sex workers in windows. Like, you literally just like, hi, hi. Like, it's a trip. But I would imagine like being a teenager growing up in Amsterdam, being like, oh, I'm legal now. Like,
But just imagine like if in America, if it wasn't so taboo, I feel like a lot of shit, like, you know how we have so many criminals who indulge into shit they shouldn't be indulging to as far as the sexual realm. Imagine if it wasn't so taboo. Like, they wouldn't be in such a rage to take it. They'll just be like...
Right. If it was actually educated, like if they actually taught sex in schools at early ages, like they understand their mind of how to handle those urges, or understanding that predatory behavior is not right, like just to understand that part. And it's not just from a man's personal point of view. I think women should be able to teach it even more so they understand, because there's so many men predators.
Well, and I grew up in the north side of Chicago, and like my public school education.
Hi, neighbor.
Hey.
I'm from St. Louis. Okay, Chicago.
Yeah. And like even in liberal ass Chicago, my sex education, even though I had it like I want to say 5th and 7th grade, we had it twice, was still very mechanical.
Yeah.
It was still like, yo, they weren't teaching abstinence, but they're like, yo, you have unprotected sex, they're getting pregnant, and you're getting an STD.
STD, yeah.
Like I've talked about this on there. The first time I had unprotected sex, like planned to, I freaked out. I'm like, oh shit, I'm fucked. Even though it was a regular partner, we'd been having protected sex for a while. Right. It was just something in the back of my head and that's fucked up. Like, I understand you don't want to have kids just out here raw dogging it, but you gotta be a little more nuanced with the education.
I mean, I grew up, I had a friend and she finally lost her virginity at like 16. And she was panicking because the guy pulled out and nutted on her thigh. She was like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. I was like, he nutted on your thigh, bitch. What are you talking about? She's like, it can seep through. I said,
what are you, scooping it up and putting it in you? Like, what the fuck?
What the fuck are you talking about? Like, if he nutted on your, I can see if he did a little bit inside, but like, you said he pulled all the way out and had to jack up on your thigh. Like, why are you so like obsessed? I'm pregnant. I was like, this is...
I mean, it's grown adults who've been having sex for years and they still don't get the concept of sex. Like,
yes.
They're shocked on it. Like, it's crazy.
Well, because it's just so fucking taboo in America, and like it's not talked about in like a frank manner.
And the funny thing about it all is the sex industry is neck to neck with the medical industry. That's the crazy thing. Like, why is it so taboo when sometimes the medical industry is here and the sex industry is like literally here, and then sometimes they switch. It doesn't make sense, but I guess whatever.
Well, but that's the thing, as the old saying goes, people will be grabbing themselves with one hand, pointing with the other.
Mm-hmm.
It's true,
and it's fucked up. Just let people fucking do what they want to do. Like, if y'all are having sex with everybody you ever meet, who's that hurt? Nobody. Do
what you want to do as long as you're not hurting anyone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm sure there are people that are like, oh, they're going to hell. Oh my God, you fucked another woman in front of your partner. You're going to hell.
Yeah.
That's that Christianity book. I ain't gonna say.
I will. It's that Christianity bullshit. It's organized religion in general. It's not just Christianity.
Exactly, organized
religion.
That's the
religion is so weird because religion was put upon us for structure. That's it.
It definitely served a point back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason that 2 out of the 3 major religions say you can't eat pork, because back in the day, uncooked pork will fucking kill you.
No, that's facts.
Yeah.
Today, shit.
Right. Like, you got to make sure that, let's see, do we want to give them good pork recipes or just tell them not to eat that shit because it may just fucking kill them?
Right.
Just avoid that shit.
Certain things had its pros and cons. I mean, that's what everything has its pros and cons, but it has to be updated. I think the problem with that is we're still holding old laws when it's a whole new world.
Yeah.
And that's where we just run into too much. Like now we're worrying about sex being so taboo, but our children it's the internet. Now you can literally type in anything that pops in your head. It's going to pop up on the internet.
When I type X into my browser, 2 different websites pop up. Can you guys guess which ones?
X hamster.
X videos.
X videos. I haven't been on X Hamster in a long time.
They put hamsters in the ass.
No,
No, it's like
it's a tube site.
yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad.
XNXX.com.
Don't know that one.
That's my shit. It's almost like
that one. It's more raunchy or amateur.
It's almost like X Hamster. They probably share the same fucking content. That's my shit.
Nothing wrong with it. No, absolutely not. And it's fucked up that, like, in 2022, there are still people out there that would try to judge you for that shit. Like,
let me tell you something. I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness.
I'm sorry.
And I don't give a fuck about people judging me. Like, I really don't give a shit. Because my dad's side, Jehovah's Witness, but he wasn't.
Okay, I was about to say, he was out in the streets as a Jehovah's Witness.
He tried to, like, stick with it for his mom, but he was like, I can't do that shit. And then, like, the woman who, so my godmom or my adopted mom, Baptist, like, my grandfather was a pastor. And I'm just like, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Like, sex feels good. This is me, and this is how it is. Till this day, my mom is always like, you know, having you as a daughter, you actually taught me just accept people for who they are. Just because you like sex doesn't mean you're a bad person. And I'm not a heterosexual. And she's just like, you just love whoever you want to love. And that's one thing that really, she loves that about me. I don't care if you're gay, straight, got a penis, got a pussy, got in between. I just love, if we fucking. If I love you, you love me. We treat each other right. That's just it.
That's how it should be.
And I don't give a fuck about what anybody has to say about me because I have to live this life.
Yeah. I'm right there with you. Like, the amount of people, like, you're from the Midwest. You're from the Midwest. How many people do you know that are like, oh, I can't do this, my family. I can't do that, my family.
I struggled there for a long time. Just because I was even an R&B artist, so I'm used to taking my shirt off of stage and blah, blah, blah. But, like, pushing it to the next level, I still try to be, like, close enough to the fence. Like,
but why?
I don't know. I think it was more my grandma, because I'm raised in a Baptist home, like old Baptist kind of way. That was it. It was just me. I think it was the friends of being judged and everybody you was around. So that was just the Midwest.
Thank you. That's the Midwest for you, though.
It's just the Midwest.
Oh no,
mentality.
Even with fucking as major city as Chicago is, I talk to motherfuckers back there all the time, and it's like, yo, I know you're not happy in Chicago. You know, come west. And they're just like, but my family's here. I can't do that. My family, I'm like, you're fucking miserable. You're going to live your fucking life miserable because your family expects you to? Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah. One thing, I think I kind of probably taught my siblings this because I'm the only one. Right now, 3 of us are out of St. Louis and 1 is still in St. Louis. But I left before everybody, like 16, 17. I was like, I'm out this bitch. Like, I'm out. And even my brother, he's like, wow, you really left. And you're doing your shit. Like, you're doing you're living life. And I love it. But I have siblings who are like, oh, but my family's here. And they live that cookie cutter life. And it's just like, Rikki, you should be like this. And I'm like, fuck that. I don't want to be like that. I want to be away from all that Midwestern mindset. I just want to be me. Yeah. Live loud, live proud, and just live like.
Try to be happy. Like, at the end of the day, none of us are making out of this shit alive. We might as well try to get the most joy out of it we fucking can.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Love who you are and love who you with.
This shit is strong. It's like a punch in the throat.
Yeah.
I see why you like it, though.
That's good stuff. I think it's smooth.
I think the D'usse is smoother.
Oh yeah, the D'usse is definitely
That
smooth.
shit is a bite. That reminds me of Remy. Look, you saw that.
He's like, I'm on camera. I can't sell it too hard.
That's like that Remy. You heard that ghetto what's it called? Smack I just did. Watch this. Woo! That's the ghetto smack. That's what is this?
Elijah Craig.
Elijah Craig. Small batch.
Ghetto smack. That's what that is.
Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey.
Yeah, 94 proof.
Ooh. 94 proof. What's this?
Watch me go
D'usse
by it.
is what, 40?
Is it?
Nah, it's probably 80.
No, it's 40.
It's
40% or 40?
40%.
40%.
That's 80 proof.
Okay, 80 proof. There we go.
It's not ever clear.
I got real moonshine in a jar right there.
No, see.
I'll try some moonshine. Just a little bit.
Wait, what are you trying to do tonight?
I don't have
Trying to
to
lick butt.
drive.
She's your responsibility after the show.
You heard what he just said? He said you trying to lick butt. I don't even need no alcohol to lick some ass. You trying to be a Skywalker?
That's what we call. So
A Skywalker?
that's what we call Skywalker.
Put your legs
So
up.
if you got your legs up, so you're a Skywalker. Beat your ass ate.
You ever had your ass ate?
I have not.
What?
What is it? So? All right. So I wasn't a fan. I'm not. I say I only tell them we can do that when we're out of town.
And we don't be out of town.
Wait, first of all, it's only when we're out of town.
We don't be out of town. I'll be doing it right there off of motherfucking Slauson.
It's not go to. It's not a go to.
See why aren't you living your truth? Come on.
No. So it's not a go to. I know
It's
that
for special occasions, for birthdays,
I
anniversaries. I
know
get it. I
She
get it.
enjoys doing it. So I'm not like, yo, babe, I want you to do this
No,
tonight.
he never asked.
No,
for it.
I don't. I'm not. It's not a go to for me. Like I'm like, yo,
But I'd be
want
like,
my
get that ass
ate.
in the shower, and he know. I'd be like, make sure you wash your ass. He know what time it is.
So yeah, it's not getting my ass ate.
Do you gotta like trim it and wax it too, or like?
No, I don't grow hair a lot.
not a hairy
I'm not hairy. I don't grow hair.
See,
on my
I
chest,
think
so-
that's why my asshole has not been eaten. I am a hairy motherfucker, and
But you know, there's girls out there that like hair.
I'm aware. I mean, I've had sex before.
Better get that ass licked.
Hey, I'm not gonna be like, yo, girl, someone come. It happens. I'm not gonna be like, no.
The thing is, some girls get carried away. Like they be like, "Hey, can I lick your ass?" And dude be like, "Hell, yeah, you can do it, but don't get carried away." And then the bitches want to like lick and then stick a finger in it. Like, bitch, you didn't say, "Can I penetrate your ass?" Like, I don't want to penetrate nobody's ass.
Yeah, and the minute a finger starts coming near my asshole, it will clinch and you may lose that finger.
Snap and break.
Sorry. Yeah. Like, I have a history of some digestive problems. I don't need a finger in me.
Good. Or something might end up coming out.
Yeah, like. Hey, if you're hosting and it's your sheets, I'm going to be more inclined. If I got to clean up afterwards, like, it's going to be a hard no. Hey, these are things to consider.
Yeah. That's, see? You
So do you eat ass though?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
I
It's
think
2022.
I was about to say, in 2022, eating ass is normal.
Hey,
Eating ass is normal.
I eat bloody pussy. I mean,
Oh, you're a
Really?
vampire.
Oh, yeah.
You're a vampire.
Like, she's not, like, doing a, like, stopper or anything.
sure, whatever.
Well,
She's just bleeding out.
I mean,
Yeah, why not?
if she's on, I didn't ate when you was on, but you had the sponge. You had.
we
the
always
regular
have,
sponge.
I mean, I've eaten a bitch on her period. Sorry,
yeah.
ladies, if I call you a bitch. It's just a word of endearment. But, I've eaten women on their periods. I mean, as long as they have a tampon in.
See, I'll do it without a tampon, but I'm not going to be as vigorous. It's going to be mostly clitoral stimulation.
Okay,
You
okay.
understand the anatomy of a woman. You know, it might get in your beard a little
Yeah,
bit.
if I pull a clot out of here, whatever.
Yeah.
And you know what? You're doing God's work because them clots be fucking hell. Them clots be fucking hell. If I catch a clot on your beard, I'm like, nigga, you love me. Sorry, I used the N-word, but nigga, you love me. Sheesh.
Hey, as long as I'm not saying it, it's fine. Look.
True. At least you know.
Oh, yeah.
I love that you know.
I'm not going down 10 years from now like Joe Rogan.
Making apologies. I'm not a fan of the apologies. If you said it, you said it. Like, that's what it is. I don't know why people make apologies.
Because $200 million are on the table.
Let me tell you something.
I'll apologize for everything for $200 million. Like, yeah, I'm sorry that I admitted to having unprotected sex. I'm sorry that I ate bloody pussy. $200 million. I will apologize for everything.
Let me tell you something. If Chris Rock is in the room, you be like, well, he let me say it. I'm going to be like, you know what? You right. Chris Rock let you say it. Chris Rock let you say nigga. And I'm going to just let you have it because Chris Rock was in the room.
Yeah.
But you can't say that around me.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where, like, Chris Rock, he sat in the room with Chris Rock on his own show. It's not like he was on the Chris Rock show and said it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Rogan definitely just said it.
Right,
He
but
just felt like it.
But I'm saying, like,
Look,
saying it on his own platform, no matter who's in the room, they're much less likely to be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Check him on his own show.
And the way they pieced it together, it was more of he's reciting. It's not an excuse for it, what him saying. He's saying it at the end, but they pieced it together more of like, yo, dude, you don't need to say the word because somebody else said it. But
honestly, of everything they pieced together from Rogan, as a white dude, I mean, this might be a fucked up take, I was more offended by, like, the story he told about the Planet of the Apes ending at the movie theater than him saying the N-word.
yeah.
Did you hear?
yeah, I heard that.
Because, like,
I feel you on that.
because it's like, that's intent. That, like,
Yeah.
when he was saying the N-word, like, in theory, his intent was to recite prior or something like that. I'm not saying that it's justified, but I'm saying between the two acts, one is much worse.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I mean, the biggest problem is that he has friends or associates that he's been around that allowed him to say it a lot.
Yeah.
And a lot of people feel comfortable saying it because, oh, my friend, my associate is allowing me to say it around him and they don't check me.
I'm gonna be
I feel
honest.
comfortable with it.
The what is it? Bel Air, the show that's like a spinoff.
Oh, the like serious version of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Yeah, and there was a quick little scene where Carlton allowed his white friend to say nigga, and it wasn't a problem. And then the person who played Will was kind of like, you can't say that word. But there's people who allow their friends to say it. And sometimes I feel like, I mean, you have to read the room. If that person allows you to say it, you got to make sure that's the only person that's in the room that's allowing you to say it. Now, if everybody else is in the room, you just can't be like, yeah, N-word, yeah. Nah.
The word's too charged. It's
I mean, I grew up in St. Louis, and we have some white kids who did grow up with black kids, and they said the word. We didn't think of it because they was one of us. They grew up with us.
Yeah,
I mean, I did too. Like, in my elementary school, I was one of two white boys in my graduating class.
Right.
But I still wouldn't say it.
Yeah. But you knew not to say it. But
I knew my skinny ass to get my ass beat.
But if the homeboys was like, he one of us, then you could say it. But you knew if you got around some other black people, you wasn't gonna say it.
If you was in a room full of black strangers and you was like, yeah, nigga, like, now I don't. My problem is when people say it and they're not when they're unsure of when they say it.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta own it.
You can hear it. They be like, nigga.
Like, with a question, wait a minute.
I didn't know it came with a question mark.
See that?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. That's why I just saw yesterday, even side note, in regards to Grant Cardone was talking about to his wife, do black people rather be preferred to call African American or black? Would you rather be called black or African American?
Me? So with me, I would rather to be called American. You don't have to say that I'm black. First of all, I'm not black. I look a little brown, don't I? I don't think I look black. And I'm not from Africa. So you don't have to call me African American. And I mean, until I do my ancestry.com, honestly, all I know is that I'm a nigga from St. Louis, and my peoples is from the Philippines and New Orleans.
Well, and that could very much be a lot of Creole, Spanish. And the thing about, like, what's kind of fucked up in, like, the course correct to say African American is, like, you're making an assumption about that person's background. Like,
Right.
that person could be from.
That's like me calling you a European American, and your ancestors are probably not from Europe.
Oh no, deeply Eastern European.
Okay, but still.
Deeply Eastern European.
But there's white people in America who be like, I'm European, and then they find out that they're not European.
But it's also like at one point, like say you're from a white person from South Africa.
Yeah.
Like you're probably of Dutch or English descent.
Yeah.
But how, like, if your family's been there for hundreds of years, and then you've been in South Africa your whole life, and then you came to America, like, at what point do you stop being European?
Right. That's at what point do you stop being?
But I still don't want, I don't want to be called African American.
Well, and that's the dumb part about America. Like, my background is I'm Russian, Hungarian, Lithuanian, Czech, like Eastern European fucking mud. If I went to any of those countries and went, I'm Russian, they'd be like, no, you're not.
You're American.
Right. Like,
when you go to different countries, they're like, you're American, that's it.
right.
But in America, they're so caught up on titles. I mean, I've been in spaces where sometimes they can see my Asian features, and they're like, "Oh, you said you're Filipino. I could definitely see it." But at the end of the day, like, I'm just American.
Yeah.
I'm just American.
But like the one guy who was at one of the expos we went to, where he was like, he calling you Chinese.
I can't remember, but okay.
He was calling you Chinese, but he asked me if I was Asian, and I was like, I'm Native. And he's like, oh, we cousins like that. Like, it's still like, they're still trying to figure out what you are at the same point.
At the end of the day, I feel like as Americans, we do have culture, but then we lack it at the same time.
We do. And I mean, part of the problem is 100-some years ago, things were very much even more broken down amongst white people on your ethnic lines. Like, you Italian, you Irish, so that shit is still like, because that's your grandparents' generation or your great-grandparents' generation. So that shit's still fucking ingrained. Like, oh, we have to celebrate our Irish heritage. Like, motherfucker, you've been here 5 generations.
You know what's funny? On my dad's side, we have Irish in us. And I mean, my last name is Irish. I think I was at the DMV, and they were like, I didn't know what to expect. Like, I was kind of expecting a white woman because of your last name, but then I saw your first name. I was kind of thinking like maybe you were kind of Spanish or not. I'm just looking at her like, look, this is America. We are a melting pot of bullshit. We're all here.
Everyone, by choice or not, fled to this new world.
All I know is that what you see here, I'm accounted for black. I'd rather be black American than African American because honestly, I mean.
But we identify you as Blasian.
I mean, you can. You can.
I mean, hit all those demos for the search engine.
I mean, my grandma's straight from Manila.
I mean, and when they put you down for the expos, they put you down as Ebony and Asian.
Not this year.
But she's the black Asian.
I am the black Asian. And I chose that name because somebody called me that, but I chose that name because not only am I black and Asian, but the Asian that I am, they're considered the black Asians. Filipinos are the black Asians. So, I mean, I am black. But then at the same time, like, I'm Creole. I'm a black American. I'm Filipina. But at the end of the day, I'm a native of America.
True.
And America is what? A melting pot. Then we sing a song. We learned a song about being a melting pot.
Right? We don't practice it so good.
No, not at all. We don't practice.
We really don't.
Yeah, it's wild that, like, these are still issues in 2022. It's absolutely fucking wild. But you also got to take a look back and, like, shit was real bad. Even in our parents' generation. Like,
right. I tell people, like, segregation was literally 56 years ago. That is literally our parents and our grandparents.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's not too far. That's not too long ago. 56 years ago? That's like...
Till this day, like, my like, besides him being my favorite human being, my auntie, my great auntie is my other favorite human being.
Oh, how'd she feel when he replaced her?
No, I didn't replace her.
He didn't replace her, but she loves him. She loves him because she's like, my niece, she finally found somebody. Because I was that nigga.
She was out here in the streets.
I was, like, I ain't take shit from nobody. But with that being said, what the fuck was we talking about?
I think we were talking about segregation and race relations in America.
So she's from New Orleans. So she's been around during segregation and everything, and she will tell, she's that one person that'll tell you everything. So she's like, when I first moved to California, she was living in San Francisco, and she was like, I seen a black woman with a white man. She was like, what the fuck is going on? And for someone that I'm close to, I look at her as a mother figure. To hear her say, like, I was fucking freaking out because I seen this black woman with this white man, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, damn, you really lived through that. Like, you really fucking lived. And that's not that long ago.
Oh, no, and it super isn't. Like, I've told this story on there before, but, like, my cousin married a black man, and my grandfather was not having it at first. Like, he was just like, any children from that union are my great-grandkids. Like,
oh, my God.
I mean, he came around. He eventually came around, but it was still like, and my grandparents were like not conservative, were like fucking always vote Democrat, like very liberal, fucking adopted a Cambodian family at one point, like, but it's like, Grandpa, what the fuck? It's just that like weird old school, like,
Right.
I mean, thankfully he fucking came around before he died, but like, it was still at the time like, the fuck?
When I lived in Kansas, I had a white best friend. Country girl who knew how to ride horses. Her favorite type of music was country music. My daddy loved, and the funny thing is my daddy loved country music.
That's weird. Like, anyone loving country music's weird, but
Country music, I'm sorry, I know if it's me or R&B. Country music and R&B is the same.
It's the same thing.
One's a guitar and one's a piano.
Yeah, it's the same
Ray
thing.
Charles even stated that. He had a country album.
yeah, but the themes of country are about,
Love, drinking,
and your truck.
And heartache.
and heartache. It's heartache.
But-
It's the stem of heartache.
Back to what I was saying.
Yeah, sorry, we didn't mean to change your sidetrack there.
She had a racist grandfather. And this is the time when Obama first got elected. And it was to the point like I'm not gonna say I'm still am, but I was the godparent to her son who was white. And her grandfather was babysitting him for the day. And me and her had an all girls day out, whatever. And we went to go pick up the baby. And I'm like, hi, my baby. Da, da, da. He's just running out to me. He was like, her grandfather. What the fuck that black bitch doing with my grandson? Why is he running to that black girl? And I'm just like, what the fuck? And she's like, sorry, friend, he's racist, but this ain't got shit to do with you. And I was like, I understand. All I knew was that love from that baby
Why you
was
say it's so
authentic.
country?
Because that's how he
I
talks.
understand.
I said I understand.
Well, and that illustrates the point real well. That shit has to be taught. Like, it's not
Yes.
innate in fucking people. That shit has to be fucking taught.
Exactly.
And he didn't understand why his granddaughter and his great-grandchild loved this black girl so much. Just did not understand.
Because she eats ass, duh.
And at that point in time, I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to say her name, but I was like, you know what? It's a taught thing. And y'all didn't learn that. And it is what it is. He eventually learned to love me, but it was still what he was taught, like, can't trust a black person, they're only good for labor and all that stuff. And I would just laugh at him. I never walked into his house because I didn't want that energy. But it's a taught thing. And from her generation on down, we were good. All I knew was it just itched his asshole that his grandbaby and his great grandbaby would run to me, and I was their, safe haven.
Well, thankfully, that generation is fucking dying off.
They are.
I-
They are. Because I'm going to be honest with you, we all mixed up now. Like, you're not one race in America. No one's one race.
No, not at all.
No, we're all mixed up. What are you? You're native, you're black, probably some other shit. Look at me. I'm How the fuck my grandma from Manila? And my country ass grandfather is from New Orleans. And my daddy and his people, they're native and black. Like, I don't... What the fuck? We are Americans.
Your ancestors obviously like to fuck.
Fuck, and it don't matter where they came from, whether they was living in a teepee or a building.
So, what do y'all think of like white people like emulating black culture though?
Okay, first things first. Let's talk about when white women wear braids, like the
Cornrows
with the weave. Yeah, cornrows with the weave. I tell them, like, go ahead, you can wear it, but this is gonna pull your hair out because your hair's not equipped for that. And I tell them there's some women who have darker skin who have hair just like you, and their hair can't take that. Hell, sometimes our hair comes out with those cornrows because that just happens. It's just, I guess, chemistry. I don't know. But sometimes, but definitely with the fine hair, it doesn't work. Like Kardashians, they want the cornrows. A lot of their hair is gonna fall out because their hair is not equipped for that. Now with our hair, with more kinky hair. With more kinky hair, it can last, it can live, it can prosper, being kept, being untouched. So be it. I feel like if they want to wear their hair in cornrows, let them wear their hair in cornrows. But do not say like, oh, it started with us.
Or it's your actions that come with it. Don't switch up who you are because of your hairstyle.
Yeah. Like don't be Becky with the good hair. And then 2 weeks you go get cornrows and now you're like Beckitha.
Yeah, like
all of a sudden you're Becky from the block.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the personality. Don't switch up your personality because of your hairstyle change. That's what the issue is. Like, okay, you want to get cornrows or just your outfit changes does not mean that you're supposed to fully change your personality. Don't try to be something that you're not.
Yeah,
like you can change your hair, rock cornrows, if you want to rock locks. Or however you want to style your hair, it's no problem. But don't try to be a whole different personality.
And
still, if you want to have, as a man, if you're wearing locks, be Brad who works at
Best Buy.
At Tesla. No, I don't use Tesla.
Like some dudes working at a surf shop with some puka shells and some shit.
Don't switch up from being that I work at a corporate office and then now I get little locks. Now I'm a surfer. Like, don't be that guy. Be the same corporate office guy with locks. That's all. I think the personality needs to stay the same.
And also, don't get upset if your hair falls out.
Hey, as a white dude who once had like locks just because I was dirty, not because like I was styling them. Like, I used to have hair down the middle of my back in like high school, and like if I didn't keep that shit conditioned, like bottle of conditioner every time I wash my hair, my hair's wavy naturally, so it would just fucking and it was just dirty as shit.
And that's interesting because with black people, we have kinky hair, and if we don't keep it conditioned, it's going to, just like yours was like.
Yeah, this is like fucking conditioner, fucking brush, just all the time to keep it.
But I can say that with white people or white American people, like, you guys have like loose hair. I'm not gonna, because sometimes your hair can be curly. I've seen people with very like tight curls. I'm like, wow, this white person has nappy hair.
Not nappy. Just
No.
kinky curls.
I'm gonna call it nappy.
Okay.
I'm gonna call it nappy.
Some members of the tribe sometimes get the Jufro going on.
Boom, because I got a Jufro. Naturally, I have a Jufro. I'm not gonna front. I look like motherfucking Corey from Boy Meets World. Definitely got the Jufro. But we have to understand that our hair texture doesn't define us.
Right.
But it seems as if that sometimes white people tend to be like, well, I have this type of hair, so I identify with you. No, you don't. You don't. But I understand that you have like difficult hair. Like, because it's hard. Like, I feel like his hair is better than mine. I really feel like your hair is better than mine. Because I have like 4 different textures. I have like Filipino.
I have 2 different textures.
I have Filipino here, all around my edges. And then I got nigga right in the middle.
Stop. Don't say just you got tight curls.
Nigga.
I have curly and
Nah, my daddy blessed
I have
me
like
with
curly
that
hair.
good old-
It took a long time for my hair to lock. So I got curly hair, but
I
it's
tried
dry.
to lock. After 2 years, it still wouldn't lock. I combed them out.
So it don't matter who hair is
But
better.
here it was locked. Right in the middle, it was locked. But listen, I love everybody. I love everybody. It doesn't matter what you identify as. If you're white, black, Puerto Rican. What is it? Puerto Rican or Haitian?
I don't know what song
Good
you
conversation.
on with. Okay.
Whatever. I love you all.
Man, women, trans.
Yeah.
I don't know whether.
That's me.
Blue,
I don't
purple.
care if you have a penis. I don't care if you have a vagina. I don't care if you're trans. I've dated trans. I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're Asian. I don't care if you don't even know what the fuck you are. As long as you treat me right.
It's what matters.
Yeah.
How you treat other people is what matters.
Yeah, exactly. Because
We've had that conversation.
yeah, we had those
He
conversations.
was like, so
I'm more of a Captain Kirk. She's like pansexual, so
I'm definitely
like Captain Kirk, he'll fuck any
Anything that's willing.
female situation. Like I do that.
But,
if she was
okay.
green, I'll fuck her.
So wait.
I mean, that's most dudes.
Yeah.
That adds to it, like, bitch, you're green. I ain't never had a green bitch. But
I mean, that
what if it was a man-made pussy? Would you fuck it? I would. But
so there's variables in that.
would you fuck it if it was man-made?
So I'd fuck the man-made pussy, but there's variables to that. So there's variables. The
Okay.
variables is the thing that mostly turns me off about trans women. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, but a lot of times trans women's voices are unattractive to me.
Oh, I know some trans women whose voices are soft as mine.
Well, then I'd fuck them
Okay, what about you? He wants you to be
for
born
science.
as a woman.
For science.
See, now that's tricky. That's
Like, could you be like, yo, did science make a better pussy? You would know. You've had the real thing. You've had the natural thing.
No.
I've eaten a science pussy and I was not, I mean,
I just
I liked it.
I don't know. I'm not at this moment.
He likes women to be born women.
Yes. It's
Well, wait. Let me fix my time.
no, I'm not gonna say none of them are.
He likes
At this point, you haven't been attracted to a woman that started life not as a woman.
but
You never know in the future.
do you really know if they're born?
You
See,
don't.
there's times that when I'm like, yo, was she a
man?
dude, a man? Like, and yeah, I just no.
Well, according to my trans people, even though they might have been born with a penis, they still identify as female.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I respect them all.
Would you fuck someone who has actually gone
through the whole process?
taken their balls and turned the
Hands.
balls?
You can't
and,
change the hands.
but there's some men with small hands.
That's true.
At the end of the day,
Would you?
depends if I'm attracted to them. I'm not gonna. It's not a universal like.
Most, let me tell you something. Most trans women who actually go through the operation and they go through the hormonal process, they look like they were born.
But I'm
as-
saying
Well, yeah, and
attracted
then-
to them without makeup. That's the difference.
Oh,
Oh, come on! How many actual women would you be like? Nah, I'm cool if they came up with no makeup. Come on.
Her.
Well, that's your
but
partner.
listen.
No, but there's no wrong. There's no right
listen.
answer on it. Like,
I know a lot of women.
There's women that are very beautiful without makeup.
there are, but there are a lot of women
But
that I have fucked
I'ma
and
tell
I
you
woke up
this.
next to the next morning and be like, God damn.
And those were actual women.
Right, exactly.
I know women who are trans women who wake up, they don't wear a lick of makeup, they haven't had anything done to their face. They're just some pretty ass bitches.
Yeah.
They just need an eyebrow wax.
At this moment,
At the end of the day, if you're pretty and it'll be fun, I'm down.
I need to use the restroom.
First door on the left.
Okay.
But yeah, it just comes down to if you're pretty and it'll be fun. That's it. I got no shame in it.
Yeah.
I mean, I would definitely do it for science. I want to definitely see if the man-made pussy is better than God's pussy.
Man, I think that's the part I'm gonna run into. I just, I gotta wake up with it next morning like, yo, I just did that.
Whoa, you're sticking around after you nut?
See, that's my thing. I have to. I don't just leave. Like, I think that's the most through my history. More than women I've always dealt with were like, I can wake up with them the next morning and they didn't have makeup on. So my resume is gorgeous, and that's just not me just saying. It's just a gorgeous resume, no makeup, anything.
See, my resume is all over the place. I don't care. It's a lot of experience.
Like, and that's why I'm a big game hunter all the time. Like, that's the whole thing. I've been a big game hunter. It's like, if she's an 8, she gotta be like a 9. Like, I usually shoot for the girls who are 9, even without makeup. Like, so I haven't woke up like, oh, I gotta get out of here.
I mean, it's happened occasionally. It's certainly not the aim of the evening, but occasionally it's just like, God damn, my pillow looks like a clown fucked it.
What do you call them? The night fighters. Like, yeah, I gotta be gone by the morning. The vampires.
You can be fucking beautiful, and a lot of times I got to be gone by the morning anyways.
Yeah. I had thing. I used to. So when we gone by the morning, I had to be gone by at least 7 a.m. I wouldn't stay past 7 a.m. or anything. Like,
see, this is why I leave at the night. I want to sleep in. I want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to like wake my ass up and then go. I would rather just like, all right, I'm still drunk. I can call an Uber. Have a good life. I'm gonna go home and sleep in my own fucking bed.
Oh, okay. Touche. I get that part. I guess the first time me and her had sex, we took a nap, and she still left. She left me. she left, but she left to go get a hotel room in the same hotel. Like,
so I guess I should wait till she's back. But I'm curious how y'all meet and like how that happened.
Okay, I can give you the backstory a little bit. So originally, I'm from Kansas City, Missouri, and I was an R&B singer. So I as the life of an R&B singer 10 years ago, I mean, probably still the same. We run into a lot of pussy. And
oh my God, R&B singers run into a lot of pussy? I would have never thought. I would have never imagined that in a million years.
She was a stripper model, and I used to date I had a side chick who was friends with her. Not, and I was like, yo, my side chick, like, I want to have a threesome because in the past, everybody thought that she was just only like a lesbian only. Like, she didn't have a boyfriend, she didn't have anything like that. So I was like, yo, I definitely want to smash. So I was trying to have my side chick cook it up and everything. But my side chick was very stingy with a dick, which is very odd when she was sharing a dick, knowing that she was sharing a dick. What are you looking like that for? Anyway, this was 10 plus years ago. And then we started 2 years ago. I reached out to her on Instagram, and she was like, "Oh, I didn't think you was."
Oh, you did a DM slide?
I slid in her DMs.
Oh, you gotta get back on mic for this.
I don't remember.
But no. So I slid in her DMs, and that opened up the door because she was real open about it, like, "Yo, I want to fuck you." And
no. I was like, word on the street is that you don't fuck with me.
That was because the side chick was telling her things like, "Oh, Jodi don't want to mess with you and whatnot." So that.
Pause. I got real masculine energy, so that's what it was. I'm testing. I was testing shit out.
You was testing? Are you trying to test me?
No, you really wasn't. Well, from what I heard, that you really wasn't fucking with me, and I really get to the point.
Yeah. And then after I said, no, it wasn't like that. Then next thing you know, I'm posting stuff in my stories on IG, and then she up here slide back in my DM
He was looking scrumptious.
yo, I fly into town for you. So I was still living in Kansas City during the time and whatnot. But
I mean, that's real. Anyone who's willing to go to Kansas City to get some, that's real.
yeah. So then I flew out to Vegas, and she happened to be in Vegas that same weekend. And I was like, oh, we're gonna be in the same town. And it was my brother's birthday, my younger brother. He was turning 22 or 21. And I was showing him a good time and whatnot. And she met me at the hotel.
Wait, first of all, when I realized that him and his brother shared the same mother, I was like, damn, she makes some pretty ass boys. I wonder if she can help me pass that down.
See, this is before the story.
Shit.
We're gonna get to that.
I hope your pullout game is strong.
It's so strong.
Are you trying to wrap him up and not let him go? Or?
Oh, she be literally, when we fucking, I know we off the subject of how we met, but when we fucking, she would like, come at me. Like, I take a pill. I'm like, nope.
I just want to feel it. I want to feel it throb.
Sure, you just want to feel it. Sure. I believe
I'm not ready for a baby.
My pullout game is I feel that, you know, that little tick that we get, like, pull out. Like,
I mean, I've admitted on the internet multiple times, my pullout game is trash, and somehow I've never had a pregnancy scare. So, and I'm planning to get a vasectomy this year. So,
okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He said, I ain't trying to make no mistake.
Nope, I'm trying to finish on a lot of people though.
Okay.
But back to y'all meeting.
Okay.
I didn't mean to sidetrack you with my nutting.
So, what was it? So she comes to, we was at the gun range 702, whatever, shooting there. And then she like, all right, I was like, I was going to go ahead and pick you up. And she's like, no, I'll take an Uber. So she takes an Uber from wherever she is.
Because I'm a boss.
Because she wanted a dick, really, really. So she took the Uber to come meet me at the hotel. And I sent my brother and my cousin, like, yo, I got this girl coming through, so y'all have to leave. And they go
how exactly did you tell them? I want to hear. I want to hear what you told them.
Oh wait. I made sure to wear the shorts that cuff my abs real nice and a sports bra.
So I literally was up front. I was like, yo, I got Rikki coming through, and some shit's about to happen. And that's early. I was really upfront. I'm really just transparent. They was like, all right, cuz we're gonna go ahead and walk. And they left and did whatever.
You never told me that they
knew that I was gonna fuck you. Yeah, they knew. Anybody who know me, if I say
the bellman knew. Like he was telling everybody.
No, I don't have to. I think it comes with the territory of knowing me that I don't have to tell them like, yo, I got something coming through.
You ain't shit.
They gonna know I'm gonna fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you in a room with me, what we gonna do? We ain't about to play scramble. Like
I was gonna fuck you.
Okay, so I come down the elevator. She has this little whole Fabio story that she says when I came down the elevator.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, I want to hear Rick's side of this too.
So, I get to the hotel, whatever. I get out my Uber, I get to the hotel, and I'm like, oh, I'm downstairs waiting at the elevator. He comes out the elevator. Take your hair down.
That's gonna be. See, now I gotta put it back up. All right.
He came out like Fabio. Like, he came out the elevator like, I was like, oh, he getting some pussy tonight. I'm giving all of this. Like, he came out the elevator like, I was like, yeah.
I can't believe that's just not butter.
I was like, I seen him in a club back in the day. He was cute. He had braids back then. But I was like, yeah. He got long ass locks. He getting some pussy tonight. And if he wanted to, I was willing to bust his ass open for him.
But he wasn't willing. I take it.
He just took the pussy. He ate the pussy. He fucked the pussy.
No, so then, all right.
Then he did me in front of the mirror.
Okay, no, you skipping parts. So
go ahead.
I'm a kisser. I'm a big kisser. So I was about to kiss her,
and I'm not a kisser.
And she was like, "No, it's gonna get awkward." And I was like, "Okay." So I started kissing.
I want to circle back to that after the story, but
So I started kissing her nipples and shit. Then I go down to the
Hoochie Pappy.
Yeah, she calls her pussy the Hoochie Pappy, which is also her Instagram handle. So I go eating the Hoochie Pappy. How did I do on eating the Hoochie Pappy?
Yeah, they had a good job.
So yeah, so
10 out of 10.
Like a 15.
Oh,
out of
shit.
10.
and I got a short tongue, but I'm good with my mouth, so I don't
It's
know.
a strong tongue. It might be short, but it's strong. It's a stocky tongue.
So yeah, we fuck and then
Condom, no condom.
condom.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
It
had
was
a
our
condom.
first time.
It's our very first
What?
time.
I have definitely hooked up with multiple people first time, no condom.
Nah.
Yeah,
You
condom.
ain't fucking me the first time with no condom. You
and
ain't
then,
doing that.
And then we
Well,
woke up.
that's a personal preference. That's why I ask. There's
Yeah.
plenty of people. There's no shame in me like, yeah, we raw dogged it. It was so hot. I just wanted
But
to.
let me tell you, raw dog is fucking good. Like,
Exactly. That's why people don't want to wear condoms.
Yeah.
So we went to sleep.
This is why I'm getting a vasectomy.
So we went to sleep, woke up, and she was like, yo, I'm about to leave. I want some more dick. And then I was like, all right. So we go fuck in the bathroom in front of the mirror. And, you know,
Look, I just wanted to see him fucking me, and I was like, yeah, this is it. I'm gonna get him.
yeah.
What is it? Like, what is that called when the cowboys be like this?
A lasso?
Right.
Yeah.
You lasso and hog-tied him?
Hell yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much how we got solid right then.
hmm
Actually, the sealer was
This my best friend. One of my best friends.
when we actually had sex with that girl. I told you the story earlier. That was when she was like, "Now, when we fuck this girl,
Oh yeah.
you're mine."
You know, you
That's
got some
literally
good
what came
boundaries.
with the whole thing. Like, when we had this, you're mine, and that's what she said. And me fucking another girl sealed the deal with me being with her. Ain't that crazy?
Stop. She wanted to fuck him. He wanted to fuck her. And I was like, listen, once you fuck this girl, you are mine. So I went to see if he was going to fuck the bitch. Fuck the lady. And he
You
fucked
ain't got
her.
to censor yourself here.
He fucked her. And I was like, well, he fucked her in front of me. And he did it. He woke me up because she was going to take the dick without me being awake. But he was like, no, let me wake her up. He woke me up. I was
Respectfully, yeah.
there. Yes. And I was like, yep,
So did you make him wrap it up with her?
deal. No. He can experience that shit. Look, listen.
And we stay tested too. So
Oh yeah, exactly. As responsible adults do.
yeah, we
And she's a responsible adult. So she stayed tested. She was clean.
yeah.
And from that, soon as he stuck his mouth on her pussy, I was like, this nigga's mine. And look
Look at us now.
at us now.
Right?
Who would ever know?
Who would have thought? Look at us now.
Like
Modern America, right here.
this is my best friend. Like, I know I overshare with him, but he takes it. This is my motherfucking best friend.
I mean, that's what you want out of a relationship. You don't want someone that you got to hold back from.
Right.
You can be free with somebody. I think that's the point of relationships anyway. I think a lot of people don't communicate about being free with each other. Like, I don't feel restricted. I don't feel like I'm walking on eggshells with her. I feel like I can just express myself.
And that's how it should be. Because unfortunately, a lot of people get into relationships because they're afraid to be alone, not because they should be in a relationship.
Right.
Y'all look like you should be in a relationship. Like, that's the important part.
Yeah, I think it's not forced. I think that's what it is, forced. Like, a lot of people in relationships, like you said, relationships on survival modes a lot of times too. Like, I'm afraid to be alone, so I want to pick this particular person.
Right, this person likes me.
Or inconvenient. And I tell her all the time, I said, all those girls before, they were just fillers. Because when I was just thinking about, like, yo, I was just dating a girl. Why was I dating her? I wasn't even honest with that girl. I didn't even see a future with that girl in particular.
But those girls at that age, because I can identify, it was the experience. It's like when you're not supposed to be doing something, but you're doing it, you get like an edge off of it.
And sometimes you just got to empty your balls.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, there are definitely people I fucked that I knew that had zero future to it.
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
oh, you want to rub genitals with me? Let's rub genitals.
Yeah.
That's the thing that
I
happens.
mean, they
I won't skin a skin
they all
action.
Exactly.
They all came with
But you know what was different about me? I was primarily raised by a man. So even though I don't have the equipment, I have the mindset. So I get it. And I think that's where you lucked up at.
I did look up. I looked up.
Aw.
I looked up.
Because I was raised by a man. I'm named after my father. So it's kind of like, you know,
Yeah.
you looked up.
I looked up.
You looked up, you know? You need to thank my father because I'm really like his son, but I just have a
But I also tell her, even though I looked up, it all came on the timeline and everything. I feel like if this was 5 years ago, my mindset wouldn't be set on what it is like it is now. Like, I think 5 years ago, it was like, yeah, we just been fucking, but I really wouldn't take you serious, to be honest with you.
5 years ago, would you have been like willing to have an OnlyFans?
No, because I was still living in Kansas City. I was still, and my mindset is still, I was finished with my R&B career, and I wouldn't have did OnlyFans at all. I was just like, because I still do mainstream acting too.
So what you're saying is you turned him out?
I'm not gonna say that, but I would have persuaded
She
him
allowed
5
me.
years ago.
The best thing about being with her is she allows me to be me.
Boom.
Like I feel when she say I'm attractive, like I don't reserve it now. Now I feel like, I got me a woman who actually I can be beautiful with. Like people when they see her, they see me. When they see me, they see her.
I use my boyfriend as bait.
And I use her as bait.
Do you?
Yes, because there's some girls that I know you would be attracted to.
You're like, I gotta pour another drink on that shit.
There's girls that are attracted to you that we both will fuck.
Really? Who?
Who? Like,
I mean, don't name names on there.
we're not naming names, but
But I know you got some
have
like
a list.
abbreviations
We have a
that
list.
help me out.
we have
I
a
wanna
list.
know who.
There's a couple who are more likely gonna watch this. So if y'all want to fuck,
Keep me up.
that's pretty much it.
The gatekeeper right here. Like,
That's why I say I'm an exclusive star. So if you want to fuck me, you literally better ask her.
Like honestly, on my OnlyFans, like I did just do only me. But we got some good ass content. Like people want to see us. And let me tell you something. I'm looking straight into the camera. If you want to watch us fuck just for you, just hit me up. If you just want us to fuck for you, we got you. Just hit me up.
In
email
person.
Me. Yeah,
That's
we'll
what
fuck.
she's saying.
It's crazy. The magic? Oh my God. I'm telling you, people will pay thousands of dollars to watch us fuck because it's crazy. We nasty, spitting.
But the
all
funny
that.
thing is, the best moments are rarely caught on camera.
We just need someone with a camera right in front of us all the time. Because let me tell you something.
That's one thing I want. I want somebody to film us fucking.
Other than us.
What? She got allergies really bad.
I really do. But sorry, excuse me.
It was just
Bless
one
me.
of the adult actresses I wanted to film us fucking. Just like I wanted her just to have the camera and film us fucking.
Who?
We gotta put down a list now.
Who?
It's just gonna be the next one.
Listen, we got some good ass content with each other. Like I think the craziest one was the one when we was in New Jersey, when we was in Exotica, right after Exotica. We did like some content with each other. And it was just like, throw the camera up there on the side of the bed. And people was like, that shit was sexy as fuck. People was paying at least $89 for the video. Most bitches are selling their shit for $12.
right? If that.
Baby, remember when I showed you $125?
Yeah.
$125.
Yeah, my OnlyFans isn't cheap, so I don't sell my OnlyFans is $26. You guys subscribe, $26.
you gotta have a good 9 to 5 to subscribe to his shit. But
Or be eating ramen.
okay.
Well, I just for me,
No,
the reason why
you
I
set
keep-
the value on your fucking. Don't be ashamed.
Yeah,
of it.
no,
Shit.
I said the value of it also because I also do mainstream acting as well. So and it's like if you want to see my dick or you want to see whoever I'm fucking with, like I'm fucking with
We
top
both
tier
do
women.
mainstream though.
Like, yeah, I'm fucking top tier women. So, yo, if you really want to see it, you go ahead, go and subscribe to it. Because I value them. So you should value them and value this dick.
When I
What's that
say
G line go? I hope you can handle this curve. What do you say?
okay,
What do you say?
Jay-Z,
Yeah.
I'm too drunk to
Something about the curve.
recite it.
I got a curve.
He got a curve. You got a curve?
Nah, it's pretty straight.
But you know what? If you swivel your hips a little bit,
Oh yeah, I know.
it makes it seem like a
No, you just you get the circular motion.
You got it.
I've had sex once or twice. Once or twice.
12 times. 15 times. 120 times?
Have you ever counted how many times you actually had
No, because I
sex?
don't know. I've lost track of how many partners I've had. I've lost track of how many times I've had sex.
Last,
That's good.
what's
That's
the last
good.
memory
That's
that you remember? Because I remember when I first started having sex, I used to write the girls' names down.
What?
Yes.
You're a psychopath.
I remember partners 1 through 3 and like the last couple.
So,
like everyone in the middle is kind of blurry.
I got.
Couple, you fucked a couple?
I got.
No, the last couple.
No.
Not couple, like the last few.
Okay,
So
yeah,
I
It was that shit that got me.
I kept writing.
Oh my God, 94 proof bourbon, did you win?
I got all the way up to. I can remember I wrote down 25 girls' names, and then ever since that, it's been a blur. Like once I got to 25,
always said that I was going to fall in love with a whore.
like 25. That's makes you a whore for a
Right,
man.
that ain't shit.
Yeah. But look,
that's-
you said 25, but it times it by 3.
That's 75. That's still
That's not shit.
That's still, you know what? Y'all right.
that's,
Times that shit by 7 because this pretty motherfucker.
I don't know.
Pretty motherfucker named Jodi.
I mean, for me, it's like I remember the first few people I had sex with. I remember blurrily the AVN 14 where I had sex with 2 people in the course of like 4 hours.
AVN?
Oh,
Oh, no.
So look, 2006, I had a deal that I was gonna have sex with 6 women before 2007. I put it off.
2007?
So I had.
That's the year I graduated.
So I literally like timed it like, yo, I'm gonna wake up, have sex with this girl, then I'm gonna go have sex with this girl. It's all protected sex, so I wasn't no dirty dick.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't,
I'm
it
sorry.
doesn't matter if it was unprotected.
So
It has
I
to-
was like literally like, all right, I'm gonna finish with this girl, leave her, go pick this other girl up, go have sex with her, and I gotta have sex with 6 women before 2007. That was the achievement.
You know what I was doing in 2007? Graduating from high school, riding bitches' faces.
Good on you.
I was fucking bitches.
Hmm.
I ain't start fucking bitches till 2009.
Wait.
I mean,
Wait.
I wasn't. I was
Fucking-
sorry. I wasn't fucking guys until 2009.
I knew what you meant. Alcohol's talking.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That shit. I understand why you like it.
It's good shit.
It really is.
And what's amazing is this is a $26 bottle.
Elijah Craig need to sponsor you.
I wish Heaven Hill Distillery would sponsor me. I would really do.
Okay. Well.
But I say some shit that's a little off the cuff, like I fucked 2 people in the same day at AVN 14, and then like almost married one of them.
Wow.
Whoa.
Marriage.
Oh, I mean, it was a shit show.
Let me tell you something. I think me and him feel the same way about marriage. Like, first and foremost, I really don't want to get married.
But the tax breaks.
Really?
Yeah, why not? Nah, I'm just fucking.
Like, I feel like you're going to come out of more money being married.
Depends on who you marry.
Yeah. But,
This is LA. I'm trying to marry up.
okay. But I just feel like, why do you have to sign that piece of paper for the government to know your business for you to be in happily
Well, no,
matrimony?
I agree with you. I'm honestly of 2 minds about it. Because on one hand, you were 100% correct. Why the fuck do I need to have the government incorporate my love?
Right.
On the flip side, later on in life, when they got to make life or death decisions about my health, it's fucked when they're not actually my fucking.
You know what?
making
I
your
never
power
opened up
attorney.
about that. Like, I feel
But you
how
gotta
feel.
go actually drop that paperwork. If they're
Still-
married, it's just there.
Still paperwork.
My allergies are really My allergies are really fucking with me right now. People probably think I'm on coke, but I don't do coke.
That means we're not fucking. She's gonna fall asleep after we leave here.
Well, then we're gonna wrap this motherfucker so you can try and get it in.
I'm getting some dick. Period. I got whatever the fuck that is.
Elijah Craig and
Elijah Craig and
whiskey and
D'usse.
cognac.
I'm getting some dick.
You fucked around with all the brown liquors tonight.
I might ride the dick on the way to Slauson. So what's up? You ready?
I can drive and fuck.
Perfect.
Try.
So we're gonna call last call on this motherfucker because we actually have been doing this for 2 hours already.
What?
Did you like this episode?
Oh, it was absolutely horrible. I had a horrible time. Couldn't you tell?
What's the longest episode you ever had?
Oh, I've done like ones that are almost 4 hours.
Wow.
I stopped doing those because I'm the one who edits this. So
Oh yeah.
We're really competitive, so we might want
like Matt, you can't leave. You can't fucking leave. We gotta keep going.
Gotta keep going.
We gotta keep going. I don't care how much post-production work you gotta do. You're fucking sitting down, motherfucker. We gotta keep going.
We're pretty transparent, and it's different because you have two personalities.
Two amazing personalities.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
But we are gonna call last call. We're gonna tell everyone where they can find y'all.
Okay. So
Look, just go to hoochiepappy.com, HOOCHIPAPI.com. You'll find me everywhere on there. I constantly get deleted from Instagram, so I'm not going to give you the Instagram. But it's hoochiepappy.com.
but we have a group. We got a couple's Instagram that you can give them.
Oh, it's Rikki and Jodi. I'm
Rick-
Rikki. He's Jodi.
It's Rikki _ the letter N _ Jodi. That's Jodi with an I.
That's on
Jodi.
Instagram. And
Yeah.
then we have Rikki and Jodi on TikTok. I'd rather you go to TikTok because I like TikTok
And it's
more.
Rikki. See, it's Rikki RIKKI.
Yeah.
Not Y. It's no Y. It's RIKKI. And it's an I with Jodi too. We gotta tell them that because everybody.
He got a little liquor in the system.
What?
Oh my god, that happened on the show? That's never happened
God.
before.
Yeah, Rikki and Oh, we also have a YouTube channel called Rikki and Jodi. It shows our adventures.
And if you subscribe to my OnlyFans, which is the Black Asian, you can find us fucking. But you have to pay a little bit more for that. But
But if you want to go to my
it's even more on his.
Yeah, like you can go to Jody Instagram and pay even more premium.
Look,
for
you
more,
get a more premium experience.
Oh wait, I never. This is the funny thing. I never promote this,
What?
but I make the most money on it. My loyal fans, loyalfans.com/the Black Asian, because it has a store. All of our videos are on it, even with other parties. We're fucking, we're sucking, all that good stuff.
Well, you're sucking.
Oh yeah,
Oh, come on, you can suck that clit.
we're fucking.
True.
I'm fucking.
We fucking
I'm
like
sucking.
legendary porn stars that you love.
Oh, can you drop a name?
Misty Stone.
Oh, Misty.
Yeah, and we got new, fresh porn stars as well. I mean, they're like they're fresh. They're still like D
Top tier?
level.
Yeah,
Top
like-
level.
Did you what level? I'm gonna give it my bitch Kiki A level.
Okay, she is A level. Bless you.
Excuse me.
And then we
thank
got more coming, literally coming. Pun intended. Yeah. So hers is D. That's the Black Asian.
you. THEE Black Asian.
That's 2 E's. Black Asian. It's all together. Cause I just want to make sure everybody
'Cause
spell it
I'm
right.
Black Asian.
And I'm the version you want. Because I'm the version you want. No matter who it is, I'm the version they want.
They really want him.
The version you want.
And
This
then
make me sound very arrogant.
you are arrogant.
No,
Just confident, not arrogant.
I'm very confident because I'm when I'm around all women. What do they say? I'm very nice and very humble. I'm very nurturing. I'm a protector too. So
He is a
I'm a protector. If even it's a stranger, it's a girl at the expo and the guy.
We was at an expo and some weird ass dude like
Weird dudes at
trailer
Expo? Never.
Literally, no. I mean, he was very
trailer park trash.
predator type. He was following her around
like
the camera.
he was literally following her where she had to like run off, and he was.
And it
Jody was like, "I'm gonna beat this dude ass." Like, why
Right, and
he
it's
just
Kenzie.
keep pressing her?
If you know Kenzie, she's like this small and like this big. She's cute. Her pussy's really fat.
She's so cute. She's so little, but that pussy, wow.
We're gonna have to meet Kenzie.
That pussy was like, It was
Super
fat.
Anyway,
as
the
fuck.
dude was super, and I was like, and we never even spoke to her or anything, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna have to do some security because security's not really big at Expos a lot, and I'm like, yo, I'm 6'2", 220, 215.
And he was probably like 5.
It don't matter how big he was. I got a judo background too, so it don't matter. So anyway,
Maybe he's the black Asian.
all right. He said last call. We gonna run. We trying to push the limit to him.
Let's go. Go ahead. Do your outro, baby.
Oh, if I have to.
Yeah.
I guess I have to. As always, you can find me at Matt_Slayer on Twitter, Matt Slayer on Instagram, Matt F and Slayer on Facebook, twitch.tv/Matt F and Slayer. You can find the Patreon where you can find all the bonus content where there's nudity and all sorts of craziness at patreon.com/Matt Slayer. Oh, tits are out. Tits are out.
Put the titties out. There you go. That motherfucker is pretty. Can I get some?
Now that I don't think I can put on Patreon. I don't think once the stimulation happens, I can put it on Patreon. But we'll try. We'll see if it gets me banned. And you can find the podcast at Now We Drink on Twitter and Now We Drink _ on Instagram. And until next week, drink up, motherfuckers.